Hey everyone, watching from home. Welcome back to another First Play. Today we have John, we have Jade, we have Shelby, we have Michael, and we have Mike, and we're gonna play Masmorra Dungeons of Arcadia, which is like a standalone game set in the Arcadia world by Cool Mini or Not. One quick announcement before we move on. The event for next week, the first play that we were going to do, which was another Cool Mini or Not game, Monstrous. It was a dexterity/strategy game. It's been pushed back because we are going to do The Godfather. Because we got a, I'm sorry, no. It was a 5-player game too. Okay, well, we have to do it early, so. Well, we'll see if we can do it aside. Anyways, that's what's on the board because we got it 2 weeks early, so you'll be able to get it. You actually have a pre-release window of 2 weeks before it actually releases. Unfortunately, for those of you living out of state or out of town, we can't ship it during the pre-release. We can do it after the pre-release. So if you want to buy it, we can't ship it to you until it actually comes out. Sorry. Or you can visit us. Maybe this is a good time to visit. We like it here. All right. Anyways, without further ado, Mr. Edmonds here is our current resident. Has played it at least a couple of times because he's run demos of this during International Tabletop Day. So we'll let him lead us through the rules. Without
okay, so Masmorra has 3 different game modes. They have the normal competitive mode, they have what they call an epic mode, and then the alliance game mode, and we will be playing the alliance game mode where we're all one team. So instead of competing to be the first one to get to 16 XP, which is the competitive version, we are going to have 21 turns in this game to defeat the evil wizard, which is represented by a token. The rest of the monsters are represented by dice. Minor are blue, major are orange, but this guy has a starting side, and then you have to beat him on his bat when he gets really mad and changes into some demon.
Perfect.
So, be aware that he's hiding in either his laboratory or the sewer. The person that finds the stairway will determine where we're fighting. So look forward to that.
I'm gonna go with if you can, let's not go to the sewers. It seems stinky. I
feel that's appropriate for
the sewers has less monsters but more effects. The lab has lots of monsters.
Oh, okay. But before we get further into the rules, I wanted to point out a couple of things. Mike has painted these, and he's painted them beautifully. So they do not come painted. However, they're much like the Arcadia models. Pretty cool if you're into that chibi style stuff. And they should be relatively easy, even for a beginner. They have crisp details. They're good and easy to paint. So, anyway, all right. And then
too.
The villain has a name. We can't say it. So he who shall not be named, hence therefore, is how we will address him. Because
this is going to be a sequential turns in which each player takes their turn, starting with the first player and going around. And each player will have action dice and a free movement token to go with their character card that's sitting in front of them. Each of us have special heroic powers. So when it comes to your turn, you have a free movement that gives you 2 movement points. Each attempt at exploring out costs 1 movement point, and you get a free move into the room unless it's a trap. The other movement point can be used just to generically move to through any doorway to any adjacent tile. Okay, so and you can potentially, rolling dice, have more movement. So, but that's all that this functions for, except for on the character I happen to be using. I may exchange it for another symbol. Okay, on your turn, you're going to roll your 6 action dice. You can either do that before or after expending your free movement. So, as I will demonstrate when I start the game, I will use this first to explore a room before I roll my dice, because I might find a monster and then I need more combat dice, or I might find a treasure room or a trap or something and I need more disarm or explore dice. So sometimes that's the best strategy, sometimes not. When the dungeon gets bigger, you can determine your own strategy. So action dice. Action dice are rolled. When you roll your dice, you can see the symbols that you get, and you can optionally re-roll any or all of those dice. I can pick out, well, I don't need any more feats, I don't use magic, that's good defense, good offense, I'll just re-roll those 2. And that becomes my total.
Okay, you get 1 re-roll.
That's it, any or all. You can pick them all up, re-roll them, you can pick up none, you can do whatever you like, but you get 1 re-roll. Dice are used by expending them into docking spots, which are squares, either on your card, on a tile, Or if you have a special ability that requires you to dock a dice, you dock a dice there, and whatever the question mark means any dice, and then you get this immediate action. You get a symbolic version of dice potentially. Okay, there's a difference. You cannot use symbolic dice, symbols, to dock. They cannot fulfill docking requirements. Only dice can fulfill the squares that are going to show up on the tiles or on other cards. If you look at your level up cards, you'll see that there's an awful lot of docking dice that can occur.
Now I understand. Okay.
All right. So, but on each person's card, left center, or right center, excuse me, right edge, center, there's a little symbols there that says, take 2 dice, put them down here in your used dice section, in other words, dock them, and you will get virtually 2 swords and a shield. So you're upgrading a sword and a shield to 2 swords and a shield. But those are virtual. They are usable, but they are virtual and they cannot be used for docking actions.
Okay. And so it has to be, you have to have a sword and a shield in order to use that?
In order to do this one,
exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody's exactly identical.
Yep.
You may upgrade by you putting them in the used dice docking station and then getting virtually 2 swords and a shield.
Okay.
Okay. So using dice, there's melee dice, range strike dice, defense dice, magic attack dice, potion healing dice, and more move. 6 faces. Okay. When attacking a monster, you have a monster card sitting in front of you. On the back side, by the way, are the references for the major monster. It will show you the stats and their special abilities. They are represented by the same exact faces on the dice of the matching color. When you want to fight a particular monster, or dice as you wish, you use these 2 types of symbols normally. If you happen to have, the monster happens to have a vulnerability to magic, you may use the magic dice. If the monster has a vulnerability to potions being thrown at it, like the undead types, you may have potion dice used against it. These 3 are considered ranged style attacks. This is considered a melee attack. However, they're all worth 1 damage if they're eligible to be used. So you could, if there is a big, bad, nasty, undead monster vulnerable to magic and potions, count that as 4 damage against somebody. However, the important point to note is there was at least 1 sword used. So it is a melee attack. Even if you use 3 range dice to go with the sword. That's perfectly legal. It's 4 damage, but it is considered a melee attack. If you killed a monster using 100% ranged attack, whether it be 3 bows, because you can't use anything else but bows, it's considered a ranged attack. Why is this important? Well, monsters do not do payback hits when they're destroyed by range damage only. Okay? Unless, of course, you miss. If you throw range strike at the monster and miss, it will do payback damage. A miss only happens when you deliberately decide to miss. Get into that in a second. So if you use 3 damage like that, that's a melee attack, and the monster will die if 3 damage kills it. But it will do a payback attack at you. And that's where these dice come into effect. It does payback damage equal to its rating, which is the big star sitting there. That's its payback damage. You can knock them down for every shield that you have available, whether it be a virtual or a dice. So those virtual swords and shields can be used for combat only, those virtual type things. So you will knock down how much damage is dealt back to you with the amount of shields that you have. Potions of healing. 1 point. You can heal 1 point with a potion. You cannot do that during any form of fighting monsters. It must be done after you take damage. So if you step into a room with a monster and you're about dead with only 1 hit point left, you can't heal before you fight. So be careful, because there is one deadly situation. If any of us get killed, the game's over. we lose.
Alrighty then.
So, being cooperative, you may expend these on your fellow guild members if you're in the same room. Or any other form of healing ability that is granted to you via abilities and etc. If you're in the same room, you move into their room and go, boom, I need to heal you because you're about to get clobbered by monsters or about to have to take on monsters. That's how you save your fellow guild members. Okay. So that's not normally the way the rules would normally work because you can only do it to yourself, but because it's a cooperative thing, that's one of the exceptions to the alliance rules. Now, if you are in a room with a monster and it begins your turn, you do your normal actions. Obviously, you're not going to try to move because you can't. So you leave this alone unless it does something for you. You roll your action dice and you are limited to attacking all the monsters in that room. Okay, so you must fight every monster. And the room limit for small tiles is 3 monsters. The room for mediums is 4. Majors count as 2. So as the room is full of monsters, heroes don't count at all. The most you'll end up having to fight is 3 guys. But you must fight all monsters before you take any other actions. So if you haven't fought all 3 of them in there, you can't use your healing abilities if there's 3 of them in there. So it's obviously not a good idea to go wandering into 3 monsters and try to take them all on unless you're really good.
You have no
Stay with your
left.
cleric.
Okay, so as you fight and you use dice, I do 3 melee damage, you put them down here. You still have dice left. Those are available actions. If you do not wish to use them and you wish to end your turn, you get 1 gold for every unused dice. Not for the virtual symbols, only for the dice.
So, a quick question. I see that those dice are used. Are they in that pool for that whole combat?
They're in your pool for your turn.
Okay, all right.
You are limited to what you can do on your turn by what you have in dice or virtual symbols.
So if I'm attacking 2 monsters, that die roll applies to both monsters?
No.
No.
You expend them for 1 attack. And that's all you have left is the other dice to attack the other monster.
Yeah, okay. Multiple monsters is going to be a problem. Got it.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyway, so as you use a dice to fight a monster, you can fight as many as you want, as many as dice as you got, or if you're just, by the time you get leveled up, you're some sort of, hack and chop genius. You go for it. But any unused dice turn into 1 gold each. When you kill a monster, you get the XP, which are the little dots under the names or on the dice. XP, little dots. Those dots are going to be prevalent on certain things on tiles. They're going to be on the dice. They might be on treasure cards or evil cards. Somewhere along the line, there's going to be little microscopic dots that tell you how many
really
XP you get for successfully doing something.
On the dice, they're microscopic. Here, they're not too bad, but yeah.
So you get, for killing that monster, you get that many XP. By moving your marker up the XP track. And every time you kill a monster, you get a treasure card.
Woohoo, treasure!
Okay. When you reach 7 XP up here on the track, all the blue monsters lose an XP for killing them. So they're 1 less. Because you're considered too good to be dealing with minor monsters. So just be aware of that. So as you move up this track, you will level when you reach 3 XP, 7 XP, 12 XP, and 17 XP. So when you reach 3 XP, you will then decide to pull one of your cards up 1 space. You cannot go to the second space until the first space is revealed. But you have choices between what type of level up you want to do. So you have 4 level ups, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All the spots on the cards.
Now, if for some reason you lose XP and you go, you're up here at 7, you've leveled twice, and you get minus XP for some reason, you do not lose a level.
Okay, good.
Once leveled, you're
It's
leveled.
harder time to get up.
Once leveled, you're leveled, and that's it. So don't worry about that. Okay. So, the turn action, though, is a little bit different than it says on the summary sheet, and you will ignore the Dungeon Master phase entirely. The hero phase starts with draw an evil card. Implement immediately.
Because it's the cooperative.
It's the alliance. Okay. Then roll the action dice, take actions, collect bounties. Bounties are whatever you've earned. You collect gold. You cannot have in your possession at any time more than 6 gold. Because during your turn, at any time during your turn, not interrupting a going action, you can spend 5 gold and buy a treasure card.
Ooh. You can have only
So you can only have 6
treasure cards. Too.
Gold is, that's pretty much what gold is used for, is to buy treasure cards.
We have a traveling market with us.
It's a magic bag.
Dungeon Master phase in the ordinary game is ordinarily when your turn is over as a hero, you then become the Dungeon Master and you pick on the nearest monster to go harass your fellow guild members so that you become victorious and they don't. In this game, what happens is the Dungeon Master phase is every monster on the board moves 1 space towards the nearest hero.
Ew.
That's what they do. If there's equal distance, players get to choose which they go.
Yeah.
So, and then after they've moved, and here, without getting into, I'll demonstrate what it looks like. But there's I have the rule book real quick. After they've moved, monsters will then spawn. This symbol is going to be in the middle of various tiles. If any tile contains one of these symbols and does not have a hero or a monster in it, a new monster will be rolled and placed into that spot. So, if you're thinking about preventing spawning of monsters, it's prevalent. It's a good idea to guard them.
Portals.
But keep in mind, they move 1 space every turn. So every player turn, every monster moves a space. So if they spawn, they've moved off, and somebody else will spawn. Yeah, and they will eventually stack up.
Sure.
And end up being 3
room limits.
Yeah.
But you said so it's 4 for the medium room, right?
4 for the medium rooms and 3 for the little rooms, and the big guys count as 2. Okay. So now the way this is going to work is I'm going to start off drawing an evil card.
Okay, before you start, actually, I was wondering, we should go around the table for a minute and what characters we picked. So you want to start with yours, Mike? What do you got?
Okay, Greybark, the half-giant druid, may exchange my unused free movement token for either a sword, shield, or potion.
Oh.
And I quote, "Of course I hug trees. They're big enough to hug back."
That's cute.
I'm playing Jay, Human Warrior, and
The Afro guy.
Yeah, and he could trade in any die for a shield and gold.
Oh, going full on tank mode. Got it.
Yeah.
I'm Micah. I'm a rogue, and I can use one of my action dice as any symbol I need to disarm traps or opening treasure chests. My little quote: always have an ace up your sleeves and daggers. Several daggers. So at some point in time, I'm going to guess there's a level up in here that allows me to throw daggers. We'll see.
I have Valerie, the human cleric. Starting ability is combat with undead monsters is optional for me. And while in a room with an undead monster, I gain 1 shield. Her quote is, "May the gods have mercy on your soul, because I won't."
How forgiving
Nice.
is it?
I'm Algus, the human wizard. My starting ability is I can use any die and gain a magic symbol and fire you fools.
Yes, and
Fireballs? 'Cause I'm out.
bringing up the magic dice, what does it do for you? Well, I've rolled the dice here, and I've rolled magic, and I'm not going to have the vulnerability of using magic dice. This magic dice can be used, expended, to change the face of any other dice to what you want.
So you sacrifice a die to get what you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Magic. So.
All right. You were gonna start rolling the dice, I think.
I'm going to grab an evil card.
Yes.
No. The first thing is we have to remember is take an evil card.
Let the bad guys.
Here, let the evilness begin. All right. It's a trap.
Of course it is.
Hey, this is great. Though I'm burning this card because listen, all armed traps immediately activate.
Oh, okay. There's none. Sweet.
Also, you must dock 1 additional die of any kind to disarm a trap this turn. So I don't have any traps to disarm, so I am in great shape with this card.
It was premature trap.
That was a nice thing to burn off.
Yep.
He's like,
Because
traps. I hear people.
as we get to, oh, by the way, that's a trap tile. I needed to have a face up. We always need to have face up tiles on the
Top
yeah.
stairwell.
Yeah, that's what's supposed to be on top. That's the stairwell that matches the one that starts the second level. All right, I have to. So I'm going to put that back in there like that and pull this one out. Okay, so this is what I will find if I explore. Okay.
Spider web.
Spider.
Oh, lovely.
Spider.
That's just fabulous. Okay, so I will. Yeah. All right.
He's moving
I'm exploring.
with the movement token.
All right. So I get freely moved into there, but you need to find a blue spider dice because it's a docked blue spider dice. It says minus a movement. It costs 2 to move through this room now. You're slowed by the webs. So right away, I've expended to move into there, and I'm going, okay, what does it take to kill a spider? I cannot leave the room with any spiders. So it takes 4 combat to kill this poor spider.
Except by teleportation.
I can leave by teleporting, but I mean, I don't have any teleporting ability here. So this is really, this is not a great thing to run into right off the bat.
Do we have to
let me
flip
tell
the
you.
top of the...
And oh yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's a trap, so it automatically springs.
It automatically springs. I get to place it wherever I want to, and I take a damage.
Okay. And we don't go into this room? Is that how this
No, I go in.
Okay.
Let's not spring another one. Oh, there's a teleport room. Or no, a
Healing.
healing fountain.
Oh.
Good.
I might need that real quick.
Sounds good. Alright, you got magic. You got defense. I don't see any attack other than that.
What is it doing? 2 back at me, so I can prevent that, but I don't have anything to kill it. I need 4 damage to kill it. That's not good.
And do these things take partial damage, or is it 4
No,
all or
all or
nothing?
nothing.
It's an all or nothing.
Echoes of the axe flinging zombies, Mike.
Yes. So it's going to do 2 damage to me unless I kill it by range striking. So I'm going to keep the 1 damage I know I'm going to get. 1 prevention.
Yeah, reroll it off.
Because it was a horrible roll.
This one's not any better. Well, I see a magic icon there, so you
That's
could,
only
but
3
that's gonna be
damage.
3 damage, 1
Oh,
shot,
no.
huh?
Because
All
you can
right,
use a
well.
potion.
Oh yeah, you can use a potion to fling the person catch.
So I can't leave the room.
No, only on skeletons. And then
So I
Undead can throw.
All right. So,
it's just 1 shot.
so I will fight the monster.
Yeah. Oh, I see what he's doing.
I'm going to fight the monster because I don't have any choice.
Then
I
you-
must fight the monster. I miss the monster. It does
Okay.
2 damage to me, -1. I put these 2 down here, -1, -2. Change the
So-
movement to 2 defense, which expends that.
And then you have a potion.
Right. So the question I had is, would you have been able to, because you had a sword and to boost that attack, then use the magic to change one of the dice and get the 40 you need?
He only had 3.
You only had 3.
Yeah.
But the see.
I've been saying that it would only have been 3. Oh, I see what you
Oh.
said.
Oh.
Right. 'Cause
Okay,
that
let's-
gives you the
let's-
one that you're missing.
All right, so,
Good looking out.
well,
And it requires the use of the magic die.
all right, so doing this
Yep.
gives me 2 damage, 3 damage,
Right.
And then use
4 damage,
Right.
kills it.
And then you
Take
take the
2.
strike back and then swallow the potion.
I take a point of damage because I only have 1 shield
Right.
instead of
Right.
preventing all the
Right.
damage. But I do kill it.
Yep.
Good
Do
point.
kill it, and then you gain 3 XP.
And a treasure card.
Treasure!
So you
Ooh, I
level
jumped
up.
right up to level up.
Wow.
Well, that's good because now one sword's going to be 2 swords on the shield.
Look at the druid. Killing animals.
And when do you expend your potion? It gives you back 1 health.
Yes,
Okay.
at the end of the turn.
Yay!
But I still can't get out of the room.
Let's see how special you are.
No.
Oh, no. Well, yes, I can now that the spider's dead. All right, so.
So we're going clockwise, yes? Michael?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
still my turn, though.
Yeah.
Oh, just kidding.
Oh, I see. This one. Okay, so here's an example. I want to, for those of you that don't know how treasure cards work and such. So treasure cards have 2 colored facings, and the colored facings mean the same. Play at any time is the top half. Play only during your turn is the bottom half. Okay, so now this one, for instance, is Avert Evil. Play at any time, cancel the effects of a revealed evil card. Pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Insight, play during my turn. Look at the top 2, place 1 on the bottom.
Okay. And then these use and expend?
They're gone, yes. They're. So this is a pretty valuable little.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to save this one for one of your guys' turns that we get a really not so
It's
fun.
really
not-
Ooh.
I'd
not so
say
fun because-
anything that
All right.
cancels.
Now I need to bring up.
back
I need to
card
bring
is
up another subject here about traps, since we have one sitting here. Traps are adjacent to all rooms that have a door leading into that. In other words, if you put another room there, it's adjacent. Okay. If you move into or out of a space adjacent to a trap, you take a point of damage.
Unless you just.
That's it. I mean, if I leave this room, I take a point of damage. If the trap is still to deactivate the trap takes a sword and a bow.
And you have to be in the in a room
Adjacent.
adjacent in order
So in order to disarm this trap to leave without taking damage on my next turn, I'm going to have to place a sword and a bow. Or if some clever rogue can use any dice, they can put any dice in
And
there.
does that give
Now,
me 2 experience?
it does. That's the other point there that's going to show.
Oh.
So, okay, so that was me. I unfortunately get no gold because I did.
Well, you leveled up,
You
so
leveled up right
that's
away.
a good
Yeah.
that's a good trade-off, I think.
Pass the dice.
Okay.
So, draw a bad guy card?
Oh yeah.
Evil card first.
Evil.
Clumsy. Any player must pay 1 gold for each range die the active hero uses this turn.
Luckily, we have
No gold.
gold.
Well,
Does that mean we can't use range die? Or?
You
yes.
can't use range
So I
die
can't
on your
disarm
turn.
that trap this turn.
No, I
That's
think
not
it's
your
only on
turn.
his turn. So he can't use any
Oh, okay.
range die if nobody can pay for
We
it.
can't pay for his range
Yeah,
dice, so he can't use.
he can't use any range die this
Okie doke.
turn.
That's right, because then another card.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, what you doing, man?
I'll move because I want to get away from that,
And
right?
where you going? You got 4 doors.
That way.
Put the
Okay, so
healing
healing fountain here.
fountain.
Your
Treasure.
So I guess if I use a shield die, I get to heal.
Heal. Yeah, that's how that one works. But
Okay.
it's 2 potions.
You have another movement point.
Yeah, you have another
If you
movement
don't
point.
use it now, you don't have it.
Yeah.
And you know the next room you explore
So that
is
gives
a
2
treasure
movement
room,
points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So HP is 2
1 foot.
movement. and you
but
can-
it has a
you have
monster
to
in
use
it.
if
There's
you
one
want it
foot
all
on
at
it.
once.
Okay. Treasure, but yeah, let's go ahead and
Yeah,
do
that's the
it.
worst that happens.
Well, we have to get to that 11th tile to find the stairway to
Yeah.
match up with that one. So we're trying to get to the 3rd
Right
level.
here.
You're going to explore there?
Yeah.
Okay, place that tile there. Put a gold coin
Treasure.
This one
there.
has a
And roll, and it, because it has a spawn skull, you roll a blue dice, and that's the monster in the room.
Goblin. Looks
A
like.
goblin.
Yeah, goblin.
Quick stop. Permanent attacking if he's killed by ranged attack.
Well, luckily, you
gonna-
can't do any.
He's gonna do
range
one there.
Okay, so now you can see that it takes 1 shield to open up the treasure chest. However, because there's a monster in the room, you can't do that until the monster is out of the room.
Right, so you have to
The
attack the monster.
goblin. Mm. Feet.
Holy
Wow.
I think that's telling you.
Reroll everything.
Yeah.
Hoof tail, hoof tail, hoof tail. Well, I can see how you can just do it if you wanted to by using magic. It's a question of if that's what you want to do. Because it only takes 2 to kill him.
Okay.
You get 1 reroll. I would just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reroll all of them. Unfortunately, you can't use ranged dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have kept the magic dice
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
as a backup because
Because
look what
then you
happens.
can change it to everything. Now you got.
Well, he still can change 1 to a sword and put the sword and the shield on the card, and
correct.
he
Yeah,
gets 2
and you get
swords
what
and a
he needs.
shield.
And kill it. Yep.
But yeah, you always want to save a magic dice for a backup.
Okay. So I.
Face.
So you'd spend your magic dice to.
So spend the magic die first to change one of those to a sword.
Yeah.
No.
No.
You
What is
spend the magic dice.
Spend the magic die. It's used.
It's
now
used.
pick one of these dice to become.
Oh, I
a sword.
see. Okay.
One of the feet probably, because I don't think you're going to be running
No.
all over the dungeon.
Okay, so that becomes a sword. Change it to a sword.
And then
Now
spend
you
the
have
That
two
shield.
costs for
swords
that.
and a shield.
Now you need to spend.
1 shield.
No, he doesn't. Now you spent this on this. Now you have 2 swords and a shield. You need 2 swords to kill him.
And I
you
need-
can figure out what you want to do with
Okay.
this.
Well, no.
Yeah.
One step at a time. If you're attacking, and that's what you're doing, you're attacking,
Yeah.
Has to.
you attack it with 2 swords. 2 swords kills it,
Yeah.
but it does 1 damage back to you.
Which
But he
is
has-
Check out the
prevention
shield.
Oh,
Well,
he's got
Don't-
it.
he has a
You
virtual
got
shield.
it down. You get the
one,
virtual
yeah.
one, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
So he's dead.
2
2 XP.
2 XP.
And a treasure card.
it's blue.
And get a treasure card. And then you could use that shield that you rolled to open the treasure chest
Ooh.
Okay.
and take that gold.
And the XP. Was it 1 XP? What's the dots on it?
Yep, 1 XP.
1 XP.
Oh,
Level up.
everyone's
Oh,
leveling
nice.
their turn. I want to level.
You probably will when it's your turn.
Nobody
You get
pays me
one.
in level.
Oh, yeah.
ups.
I take all the monsters. There is no.
I'll do that, I guess. Now, I could use one of these to trade in for. I don't need the shield, but I get the gold, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
But,
you
so-
dock it.
So remember that all of us can always unspent
Dice gets
become
1 gold anyway.
So it's pointless for you right now. This is
Oh,
if you want
okay.
to get a shield
Yeah.
on top of a gold.
Oh, so these.
Unspent dice. If you don't spend those 2 dice, you get 2 gold,
Oh, okay.
and you call your turn over.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
Pass your dice.
Deck of many bad things, please.
A deck of many bad things.
Evil. Ceiling rupture. The active hero must choose. Take 2 wounds or lose their natural ability until the end of his turn. Well, Bandapudo. Bricks are falling on my head. We'll take 2 wounds because I want to be able to deactivate
oh, by the way,
that
the
trap.
limit on treasure cards is 6 too.
Yes.
Same as gold.
Okay.
Okay. And then don't think I want to spend that yet. Well, yeah.
This is
Oh, yeah, actually, I
this
can.
is the next room.
Which is a portal.
Spawning point.
It's got a spawning portal.
Okay.
It's gonna have a monster.
Well, we gotta get.
Yeah, you have to.
So,
Somebody's gonna have to go. do
so
that.
go ahead and put it here. Okay. I will move in there to keep monsters from spawning there.
Well,
Okay.
a
Then,
monster immediately spawns there. But roll.
oh, a
that's what
monster
this-
immediately spawns there.
Yes.
Because it's a.
Okay. Well, all right. Then let's not. Let's not. Well, what do you guys think? Someone of you guys can go kill a monster. That's fine.
Well, you're gonna be in the room.
You're gonna have to find it before you.
Right.
can
That's what
start
I'm.
a trap.
I'm trying to get the trap out of the way. So.
Or you can't until you kill the monster.
Correct.
You can't do anything.
No, no
so
problem.
what is it? Another goblin. Okay, so that's not a big deal.
Except I wanted to have enough whatchamacallums to use my ability. Blah blah blah. All right.
Since
I
we
think
moved
you
into
will.
a room adjacent to the trap,
And you, take another point of damage, by the way, for stepping into that room.
all
See why
heroes,
I
right?
didn't. Why?
Traps triggered when placed. Oh,
When you move into or out of,
hero enters
a
or
room.
leaves.
All right. So
Inflict one
right
on
off
all
the bat,
adjacent
I know
heroes.
that if I keep
All
this,
adjacent heroes, right?
so you take a point of damage too.
No, when the trap spawns, it does all adjacent heroes. If you step into and activate the trap.
No, it says right here, traps are triggered when placed, and when any hero enters or leaves an adjacent room, inflicting one wound on all heroes and all adjacent rooms.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to keep this.
So going adjacent to the trap was not a good idea.
I understand this now. All right, this kills the goblin if I use this, because this does the virtual thing. So that leaves me with what to do with these. And I need... To deactivate the trap, I need a bow.
Bow and a sword, or if your special ability says use any dice.
So I will use this one.
Well, shouldn't you go step by step? First kill the monster. And
I'm
then...
trying to plan if I need to reroll.
Okay, I see. I got you.
So that
Plus he has a potion to heal himself.
right, the potion stays, and this is an unspent die for gold. That's what I'm seeing. So I stay the way I am.
All right, so then your first action is to
Kill
attack
the
the monster.
Oh, here we go. We have. He does how many points of damage back to me? One. But I have a shield, so I'm good. These two are
2
spent
XP.
on that.
So you are orange.
Green.
Green.
No, he's orange.
Oh, what?
Why do I have green?
Well, then
I think
Both have the wrong.
bases got switched. As well.
You have the wrong colors. Your bases are
So you
different.
want me to be orange?
yeah, the bases are on the.
Oh, yeah. Here. Merry Christmas. You're talking to a colorblind guy. It doesn't.
This
Whatever
one
they
is
say.
mine.
I see who she is. She's got.
Got the orange base. That's what I
Alright,
looked
that's
at.
it. Okay, so anyway, so that was killing the monster. I didn't level up. They was worth to know you don't get gold for killing monsters.
Treasure card.
Treasure card. Treasure. What do I get? Deal 2 wounds to a hero who gets to choose a card from the discard pile. Renounce. Or heroics take 1 wound to choose a card from the discard pile. Okay, not right now. Okay, so we got this. Let's see what else is going on here. Okay, so now we decided we're going to disarm the trap.
You dock them.
Yeah, so I dock him there. There's the bow, and I can use any symbol. I can use one of my action dice as any symbol, so that'll become that. So that takes care of the trap. No more trappy. 2 XP for me, please.
Yeah, you leveled up.
And you leveled up.
All right, so what do we got here? Mika, throwing knife seems appropriate. And she gains 2 gold every time she throws the knife. Or backstab.
Holy snap.
Yeah,
Backstab. Backstab. Awesome. Okay. This was used. And then a potion to heal myself 1. And then finally 1 magic unspent for 1 gold. And my turn is done. Let's see. Oops, sorry.
And there's a gold room with monster color.
Oh. Slow. Any player must discard 1 card, or the active hero can't use feat dice on my turn.
Use feat dice.
So I can still use this.
Yep, which seems to be all we need right now.
I'm going to explore this way.
Oh, you can't use feat dice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so put 2.
Oh yeah. They're all 4.
2 gold pieces. Put the 2 gold pieces and spawn a monster.
Does anybody use magic? Okay.
Everybody uses it.
Well,
But I have special affinity to magic.
Okay.
Skeleton.
Yep, immune to damage from bows.
And there's some
Combat with
major
undead is
bad
optional
guys
for
that
me.
are weak against
Okay.
magic.
Oh.
So.
Oh, okay. Well, I could loan you magic here.
So
But you can use
kill
potions
him,
against
or
it.
you want to see
Let's
what's your roll? I
Let's
guess that,
see.
yeah, that makes a difference. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Well, you can't use the feet, so you're rolling no.
Immune to damage from ball range. Okay.
Except you can use potion. 2 potion symbols is a ranged attack with no payback.
Right. Or I could use the magic symbol
No,
along with
No.
the
it's
potion,
not
right?
vulnerable to magic.
You can use the magic symbol to
To change the
one of your
faces
dice.
of dice.
Right? So see what you roll. If you just roll it, you don't have to waste it. You didn't roll it, so
Okay. Let's see. That's gonna be 2.
so watch.
Can't-
The skeleton cannot be
Number
harmed by
1
ranged.
is
Right,
you
right.
can...
No, I know. I'm using magic.
Time out. You cannot use your feat dice. If you're going to change a dice, change the one you can't use. Change it. You just expend the magic dice by putting it in the used square.
Right. No, I understand that.
Yeah.
And change it to a potion. Use the 2 potions to kill the skeleton.
And you are correct. However, she also can't use the bows because
Right.
it's a skeleton and it's immune to bows.
Except if she, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
It's an unused dice, yes,
Yeah.
but either way.
Pick your pick.
Not be able to use this. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
so that goes there. Then you expend that to
Spending
change that
magic.
to a.
Potion.
Potion?
It's a ranged attack,
He doesn't strike back. You have a shield, so
so
take
it's 2 XP.
He does
for
not
red.
strike back.
Does
it
not
was
strike back.
ranged.
It was a ranged attack.
Yeah.
So that's 2 XP. And then.
Take an action to take the gold. You get a treasure card.
And then, unless you're expending those dice, you get 3 more gold.
I'm not spending them because there's no reason.
So
to.
when can you buy cards from the treasure? At any point in time during your turn.
During your turn.
So if you wanted to, you could spend them now and get another treasure card. Because remember, your limit is 6.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll spend 5 right now.
So this whole buying treasure in the middle of the dungeon, I got an idea for a business. So I'm looking for investors. We could have a delivery service for, like, you get down to the 9th level of the dungeon, you just ran out of arrows, you throw some quick coins in the portal, and all of a sudden,
Right?
zoom, new
Magic
arrows.
thing. Alright. Well, that's my
You
evil.
gotta have enough portals.
Amnesia. The first time that I would use each of my abilities this turn, any player must pay 1 gold for me to use my abilities.
Oh, well, sorry.
I won't be using my abilities.
I guess you just forgot what you were gonna do now, didn't you?
I'm old. I don't remember. Okay.
I'll wait for you to get that one.
It's the wizard. Okay.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
even
Oh,
says
here.
Okay.
Pesky ramen.
his special.
Guess what?
Hmm.
I'm going to... Because we have to remember to turn this tile
Yeah,
before you
I keep
resolve the room.
forgetting. Yeah.
It was a trap.
No, that room would never have occurred.
Right.
Well, we'll find out what's going on. It is a trap this time.
Right.
Oh, yeah, now we're really in. Let's... Because
Oh.
because you didn't
Yep.
turn the tile, we didn't turn the tile.
Right. It would have sprung the trap. You would have taken them.
Yeah, it would have been a
Yeah.
completely different turn. Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna
So-
the same thing's about to occur to her
Yeah.
instead.
Right.
If she decides to explore.
Which.
Well, you don't have a choice. We have to get to the
I
stairs.
have to
This
get
is
to the stairs. It's kind of a thing.
there's no choice. Somebody has to go
Alright.
there.
So I'm going to spend my little feet, and I will move into the same room that Jade's in, and then I will explore a tile towards John. And then we get Damnation, discard 1 treasure card, and this room. Okay. I'm not
And is the skull
exploring
the
that,
symbol
so
for a
that's-
monster, right?
Wait, no,
Just-
no.
oh,
that,
and that
I
room.
just explored that this is the next one that would come up, so I don't know how that works.
Okay.
No. This acts on what you just did. So that room you just stepped into is adios.
Right,
Okay.
that's what I just...
Alright.
And a treasure card which you don't have. And then you turn the
Fine.
next tile, and guess
It's a
what?
trap
You
instead.
may place it around
Okay.
you,
Where do you want it?
and you take a point of damage.
Don't place it here because 3 of us will.
Yeah,
take-
I'm just gonna leave it there. I'll just
Okay,
take the
I'll
point
take-
of damage.
Me too.
And
And
you still have a point of movement left.
I do still have a
You
point
explored?
of movement.
Oh, no, you used both
I
of
moved
them.
in and then I would have
Yeah,
explored.
you moved in and
What's the other
explored.
symbol on there?
It's a potion and feet.
Potion. Okay. Well, I haven't even rolled yet, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll, and I probably, hopefully, will be able to.
Oh, what's that?
Lose an action die, discard this room.
Flip the next one.
So
Well,
I
we're
just
getting
died.
closer and closer to those stairs.
Shelby's just a room revealer.
Hey, we
Look,
have
that's stairs. Yay.
And then reveal the next one.
Yeah. All right, that's the medium room. If we stay on this level, you now have access.
To a spawn point.
That space and this space are 0 cost movement.
Okay.
This is the second
Well,
level.
but I don't have any movement left anyway, so
For
there's
right
really
now.
no point
Just
in me
roll your
moving.
dice.
You're rolling dice. You could have movement.
That's true. Which I lost that one.
So,
Well,
medium rooms have all kinds of
nasty
rewards
things
and nasty monsters
Stuff.
and cool stuff. They have to fit.
Somehow.
right there.
Well, if you have double doorway, you have to put the tile down of the double doorway.
Oh.
If you explore out to the side. presumably, because the stairwell has a doorway.
Yeah.
Okay. And
We can do that.
Yep.
And
So the
don't
question
think
is-
I want to reroll this.
Right. She would have to decide on a reroll here now.
I don't think I'm gonna reroll it.
That's
just in
lots of
case.
combat.
I mean, that's
that's
just
good.
in
that's
case.
fine right there. So I'll move.
So you
and
expend that
roll.
into
Where
your
you
use
going, all
docking.
wizard
So you
with
now have
amnesia?
2 movement points.
So okay, we're gonna
Explore.
explore. I'm gonna take the
That
big
goes
room.
away.
Yeah.
Which way you going? Oh, you
So
can only
would
go
the
one
big
way.
room
Yeah.
be revealed like the other ones or no?
What do you
Like
mean?
face up.
No, they're
Okay.
they're a surprise.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Why does that one have 1 XP on it? This one.
Because you get an XP for revealing a medium room.
Oh, so I get an XP.
Good for you.
Yay!
So yeah, you go.
Oh,
No,
we haven't been
either
moving
way.
the turn marker either. So
So whichever way we look at, it, we're blocking one door. Is it our choice now?
Yeah.
See, this blocks here. Otherwise.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good.
Wanna like that?
That's fine.
Okay, now you put the dice that go there, the gold, and if there is any gold to go there.
oh, what is this?
A whole heap of trouble.
Yep.
It's a weird demon-looking orb.
It's a ghost.
Oh,
Let's
great.
figure out.
Yeah.
It is a ghost.
Hopefully it's not like an...
Yeah.
Steals
And then you
one
step into the room.
Steals
Steal
1
one XP from the hero unless it is defeated with 3 potions.
Holy jeez.
Use the bows.
Okay. Cool.
That's a
That
room
one's
I
not
wanna
gonna
go
die.
through.
Better you than me, Mr. Wizardy type.
Well, actually, I would be
Well-
best.
Well, the thing about it is now is there's going. Oh no, she's going to be there. They're not leaving. Okay, she's not killing them all.
Yeah, I'm
There's
gonna
no
manage
way.
to kill one,
Oh.
and that's it.
I'll jump in there.
If you need a magic...
I can't use my ability.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So-
mostly concerned about her being able to sustain the damage because this is a lot.
I'll help her.
Does she have to attack?
Yes.
You must
Yes.
fight all monsters in the room before.
If your hero is in one or more monsters at any point during your turn, you must fight
Yeah.
all of those monsters, even if you cannot defeat them.
Oh.
Okay, so what I'm trying to get at is she might be dead.
Actually,
So that'll be 2, 3. So you can.
4. I could actually kill both of the goblins.
Well, there you go.
Skeletons
And then take
Or
the ghost
skeletons,
damage.
whatever those
that you
things
can
are.
only kill with potions.
No,
Unless
you
you do
can't.
melee.
It's
Oh.
not
It's
only
immune
killed. It's
to-
that you can use potions.
Right.
Well,
They're
but
immune
they're
to
immune to the
range
range dice.
Right.
damage.
So I will kill one of them. Is what's going to happen.
So you can't kill the ghoul.
Kill
or the,
one
Or
skeleton.
the ghost.
No,
Why not?
because I won't have any dice. This is all I have left.
But you can generate 3 swords.
The
Oh,
ghost cannot be.
why not?
Yeah, she can kill
Oh, yeah, she'll steal an XP.
because the ghost does 3 damage, and
The
However,
okay.
she's going to get killed.
Yeah.
7 damage coming her way.
Ignore any payback on the first attack to make this turn.
Oh, there's the saber. So you want to kill the ghost.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll kill
do
the
that.
ghost. Yeah.
My stealth.
And the
Yes.
third
I'll
sword.
play on
So
my
that's
turn,
2
just kidding.
swords. And then the third
Right,
sword.
she
third
can't.
sword.
She can't use that. That's on her.
Yeah.
I can do battle cry. Choose one room. All monsters in that room inflict -1 room.
Minus
Or
one.
-1 wound
That would keep her alive. Yes.
with their payback until the end of this
Oh,
turn.
so it was only on your turn you could stop the first attack.
Right.
Yes, on stealth, but I can do battle
But
cry.
still,
Yeah, -1 wound though will do it. We'll keep her alive for 1 turn. Then
Yeah.
we gotta get
Yeah,
in there.
she
I'll
only,
scream
only
into
get
the
4
room.
damage.
You can do it, Shelby.
So you're attacking monsters. So you're killing the ghost.
killed the ghost.
You get
Yeah.
3 XP and a treasure card.
Okay.
Hopefully this treasure card will save
1,
you.
2, 3. I level up. Treasure card. Oh, goody! I can put up 2
So
shields.
it's
Actually good.
it stole 1 of your XP. though.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put up 2 shields and
Sweet.
block. So I have 3 shields. I'm blocking all 3 damage from the
Yep.
ghost.
Well, it's -1.
No, you can't use the
Play
treasure
that
cards till the
Yes,
battle's
yes,
over.
I played battle
Okay,
cry,
well.
so
They
it's
have to be in your
-1
possession when you start the battle.
So it would be 1 damage from the ghost,
because you had us.
And
right.
1 from each of the skeletons.
and then I can play this, can't I? Because I fought the ghost, can I play this before I fight the
Yes.
next? So I could block damage from those guys, from the
this
skeletons. So
Shields up.
Yep.
I would only take 2 additional damage.
No, it's one less.
One less
on all
because I
monsters,
screamed
right?
one.
One. Right.
So
I
they're
would
doing
only
one
take
each.
Shields. You're
So-
good.
Take 1.
You won't take any.
You won't take any.
You're using the bottom of your card.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. I see. I see.
It's okay. You got
Alright.
You got this.
Cool.
You're good. You survived.
I survived
All
pretty
right,
well,
so-
actually.
And 1 gold.
For the
And
love of
the
Pete,
gold.
since we're all gonna die, if you guys make a mistake, be careful where you step into.
Yes.
Yeah, the next one's a medium room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's.
And which is a
There you
surprise.
could go to the upper
I'd say
floor.
we deal with the monsters that are out here right now.
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay, so it's monster turn. They move 1 space towards the nearest person, which they are already at,
in,
so they
don't
don't.
move anywhere.
They don't attack, do they?
No.
No. They don't.
It's only
They
payback.
only do payback.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So they're just standing
All
there
right.
like, we see you.
Deadly Aura. If any hero ends this turn in the same room as another hero, each hero in that room takes 2 wounds.
Oh,
So don't
Good thing
come
we're on
don't
screen.
help me.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Should
Don't
I?
come help
this
me.
turn.
Probably.
Cancel it.
wait a
Depends
minute.
if you want
No,
to.
I can't come and help you because look where I'm at.
Yeah,
I'm
don't.
way
I
too
can't.
far away.
I can't
Don't
help you.
come near me.
I'll help
Stay
you.
away.
All right, so I'll leave that alone. So ends this turn in the same room as another hero. Ends the turn.
Yep.
Okay, so that's me. The only thing that does that. So I'm going to expend
1, 2,
2 to move to the gold room next to the stairs, and then roll the dice.
See if you got enough movement, huh? Oh, that is
Look
a
at all that
bummer.
combat.
That is such a bummer.
I can give you 2 feet.
That would do it. And he keeps that sweet roll for attack.
You know how much damage that is? 6 damage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I would do that.
actually that's more than that. Yeah, that is 6.
No, you turn in
Yeah.
both of those, and
Yeah.
and then that's 6 damage with 2 defense. Oh, I love it. I can get 2 feet from
Yeah,
you.
get him in there. That'll-
Yep,
on
I
my
can
turn?
sprint you.
Yeah, the top says gain. Give the actor 4 feet? 2 feet.
2 feet.
2 feet.
So 1
it's
to
4
move into into the stairs,
And then 1 to
one
get
to
out.
explore.
Yes, and then it only spends
1
one,
to
and
move
he'll have.
down the
Yeah,
stairs,
Yeah.
1,
and 1 to explore.
2. No, it says it's 2 feet symbol, so that doesn't count
He'll
as
have
4 movement,
4
right?
movement.
Or
Yeah.
it does count as 4.
It's 2 feet symbols.
Well, either way, that's
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't matter whether it's 2 or 4.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just trying to get a beat on each one of those dice gives you 1 movement or it gives you 2 movement.
2.
When you roll the die face that has 2 feet on there, that's 2 movement. Okay.
He's just not spending the second
I don't
symbol
have a
he
problem
has
with that.
yet.
I just
Yeah,
wanted
I
to
just
make
wanted
sure
to make
that I
sure.
understood.
Okay, orange dice, please.
What do you want? 1?
I want 1 orange dice. There's a random major monster
Okay.
in this room. It is a gelatinous cube.
Fun.
Which only magic.
Yeah, so much for my combat dice being of any use, right?
Well,
Wow.
Best laid plans.
That's just incredible. Well, so I have to fight it to do anything else, right? But if I don't do anything else, I don't have to fight it. I don't want to do anything
what
else.
are you gonna
I will take 6 gold
do?
and buy a treasure card. Thank you very much.
Ooh,
Yeah, still no good.
That's beautiful.
yeah.
And then the monsters aren't going anywhere. Do we don't have any spawn tiles out spawning? No, somebody's sitting in the spawn tile. So and that was turn 6. That certainly didn't get me anywhere on the XP department. I mean, look at all the damage I would have been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
I would have slayed.
ridiculous.
I had 4 swords. Well, I can only dock 1 there, but the other one.
Yeah.
I would have had
A
7
lot of noise
damage.
though.
And now if
3
you
shields.
yeah.
But I had to get a Q. Hey, wizard! I can't kill this thing.
Monster ambush. Any player must pay 3 gold, or a major monster immediately spawns in the same room as the active hero.
That's you.
I could put
A single. It's a single. Is it a single player must pay the 3 gold?
Any player must play. So any player must play 3 gold, or a major monster spawns.
Yeah, it's
in
not players must do. So yes,
Any
it's single player.
Any player. Yeah.
So you save yourself from
So
major
you
monsters.
don't want a major monster in your square, do you?
No.
Actually, pull your gold back.
Cancel that card.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of going to help you. My ability gives me 2 arrows. That's not going to help, but
Sure can.
It
You
will
can.
not help.
Oh, no, it will not help at all.
So
Yeah.
it's okay. I'll jump in and help.
So you gonna be able to reach her?
well, I got
Oh, yeah,
2.
you're right there. Yeah.
Arrows don't work against the skeletons.
Yeah,
so
so
there's
you
really
have
no
to-
point
you
in
can just
coming in.
explore.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy's only affected
Yeah,
by
we
magic.
have to find the other, but we have to find the other.
Stairwell, which I mean,
Yeah.
I could.
So coming to this level would probably be best. But I know you're far away from the stairs too. So
Well, I've got 2.
And then whatever you roll.
Yeah.
So you expend it.
Yeah.
Flip it over.
1, 2.
Yeah, I would have 2 movements left, but in order to use them, I would have had to fight and lose to the monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not an
Not gonna do
issue.
that.
I wanted to
No,
find out
not
if it gave you 1 movement point or 2. Each one of those facing gives you 2 movement points.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to figure out.
but yeah, I would have had to take. Well, I wouldn't have taken much damage, if any. But
So if you go into that room, you can kill one of those guys based on what you have just right off the bat from right now. If that's what you wanted to do. I'm not saying you have to do that, but that's because this gives you the virtual sword that you want to kill, and then you got. Actually,
So
you could do both if you spend that magic die and change that bow into a sword.
you have to keep the foot, though. 'Cause
Just
you
keep
need
in
more
mind
movement.
that they're going to do retaliatory attack to you, so you will take.
I've got full health. What is
You'll take
It's
2 damage.
Oh, they're the skeletons.
yeah.
You'll take 2 damage because you have a shield to protect you against
shields,
each
yeah.
attack. So.
Okay, I'll go ahead and
Well, you
I
have
just
to
worry that
expend the
there's a
movement.
card in there that
So you get
forces
2
the
movements.
monsters to attack.
1, 2.
So that one's spent.
Very, very possibly could be evil cards. Who knows?
Yeah, that's why I'm. So now you do that to get the
So-
virtual
so-
extra sword, and you kill one of them.
Mhm.
Okay. So now
And
that
2
guy-
XP.
Take
2
blip.
XP.
and you would take 1
And
damage.
you take 1 damage in return.
And a treasure
And a
card.
Ooh, give the active hero 2 swords.
Or
Or 3
on
for
your
yourself.
3 for yourself.
Oh, or 3. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and you can also see this. This is useful for the gelatinous cube down there.
Oh, I'll see.
Alright, so, and then the next guy, you're
So
gonna
then
spend the
you-
magic
yeah.
to change that
magic
to
die,
a sword. And now, the magic is spent.
Kill that.
Kill
and then
that.
you gain
Take
2
more
more
XP
XP.
damage. On
You
payback.
level up again.
And you get
Jesus.
another level.
Wait.
And a
Does
treasure
he
card.
gain 2? Oh yeah, now he gains 1 less for the peons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treasure card and level up.
Oh. There you go.
Movies.
Let me. Ooh.
That's
there we go.
nice.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Okay.
Okay. And that's it because you don't have anything left.
Evil card. Evil card.
I don't have the health, so I don't want to probably explore. Unnatural speed. All monsters have +1 move point during the dungeon master phase this turn. We don't care. Alright, so our next
Not as long as I'm stuck with a cube.
Yep. 1, 2.
It would have come to heal. If you're gonna.
I was looking at the gold,
The gold.
and I'm hoping on the dice. Alright, so we got the foot we needed. And I think we're gonna keep the Yeah, I don't have a bow though.
Yeah, I'm
So,
just saying.
Yep. Well, is that opening a treasure chest?
Yes.
Then I can use any dice I want.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
These are
Fine.
Oh. Oh.
Well, yeah.
I didn't see that.
And then a lot of movements go wherever you want.
Wherever I want. All right.
Yeah.
So, spend a movement to gain 2 movement points, and come in here, and then I have to stop. I don't get to use the other movement.
Correct. If you take another action, you lose the leftover movement point.
So, can go to these just in case, and then spend this to fulfill this need. Taking the 2 gold.
Is there an XP for doing that?
Is
there a dot there?
There's a dot.
There's a dot, so an XP for that. That's not for the room. That's for that particular thing.
No, the room XP is
On there.
just one for discovering a medium room. But every trap or something has little dots. When you fulfill them, you get whatever it says.
So then that leaves me with this magic die, this foot. Okay, so let's take the foot to do 1 and go see Mike. Because that was 0 movement to go downstairs, right? And 2 to go over there.
But okay.
1 to step into the stairwell, end up down there, and then 1 more to go over there.
And
So expend the foot. And then you're going to get 3 gold, aren't you?
yeah, because I'm not going
Because
to
it
attack
takes
that guy.
it takes 3 magic dice to kill it.
So we're immediately going to spend 5 of it to gain the magic card. That was the objective all along. Treasure card, I mean. Alright, Frost Trap.
Ooh.
Oh, I can freeze a monster, or I can ignore the Dungeon Master phase in that room. So that's useful.
Now, at the end of your turn. a
Yes,
monster
somebody
spawns.
spawns over there. Yeah, of course.
You wanna-
Lore!
What's that screamy face? No, it's a ghoul.
It's a ghoul, yeah.
Steals.
He's actually one of the worst
dice.
of the ghoul. He's one of the worst of the base level monsters.
So close to me.
He steals 1 movement die.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only problem is I probably should have changed this into, but then I would have gotten the card. Yeah. Into a potion. I was thinking about healing.
Jade only gets 5.
No dice for you, Jade.
There's
2d4.
one on.
Another one left.
5. I was
No
like,
dice
oh, I
for you.
really do get 5.
No dice for you.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 2 to go that way.
You're gonna spawn the big room.
Yep.
Okay, you get
1
1
XP, which
What's your color? What color? are
red?
you? Red. Oh, you're behind.
Did you
1
finally
XP
level up?
makes you
There
There you
level.
go.
Oh, you might get your wish here and just get a whole bunch of.
I think I'm gonna do
What did
chastise.
Did you level?
Mm-hmm.
Did.
No.
So I block off the stairwell. Or is there a way that I can?
Yeah, because you came in
Yeah.
from there. Yeah, you
And
Keep
then
the
I block
monster
it
away.
from. Yep.
from coming through.
Okay. And that's
2
2
gold.
gold. Spider.
Yeah, spider and goblin.
I think a spider would have ate the goblin.
Maybe he's riding the spider.
Yeah, there is such a beast. Yes,
Okie doke. That seems pretty cool. These. Okay. Let's go for the goblin.
You have to fight them both.
Oh, yeah.
So you pick one at a time or whatever you want to do.
One at a time. I'm gonna put it on here, which gives me 2 sword and a potion, which would kill the goblin.
And since the melee, he's gonna do 2 back to you or 1
It's,
back.
he still performs an attack back
Yeah,
to you.
he's gonna do 1 back.
Yep.
That's fine. Right.
So, hold on.
2x.
2 XP, yes.
2 XP.
I wanna make sure you got gold.
Treasure card. Okay. Rangey stuff.
You got that magic die if you want to take this into a shield.
Which gives me 3.
Because that's what you need to kill them.
I need 4.
Well, but you got 4.
1, 2.
Ghoul.
Shield.
You need 3 to kill a ghoul.
Yeah, so shield, and it gives you a shield, right?
Okay, start of combat, you had to select a foot dice. So that foot dice is gone. The one that's sitting in front of you.
Because
It's
the ghoul's
part of the
adjacent to me.
Start of combat, it steals a foot dice.
She's not fighting that. It's in
Oh,
a
I thought you
different
said you
room.
was a ghoul in
No,
here.
it's fighting a
that
spider.
was a
Ah,
goblin.
okay.
That's why I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, so you can't leave that room
Yeah.
until you get rid of it.
So change this one to a shield.
which
Then
that gives me
gives me
3, and then you throw in the potion to attack, no?
Not. It can't be used on every monster. The
Okay.
portions. What you could do though is spend this, and you would get 2 ranged plus the 2 swords you
that.
had would kill it.
Why would you need
The spider
need
needs
4.
4.
Yeah. Okay. Sudden strike and that to do 4.
It is a melee damage, so it does 2 back at you.
Now, so you
could
take
use
2,
your-
or you can change that into a shield.
Yeah, you could change the one.
No, okay.
So then that was 3 XP
2 XP. Oh, 3 XP, yeah.
for red, which then levels me up.
Remind me, what happens when you get to that level? It's
All minor
blue
monsters
ones
are 1 less XP.
oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're doing that. Redemption.
Okay, so that levels
Okay.
up.
So then.
So now she had a potion she generated by getting this. She
Right.
can just
It's virtual.
she can just
Yeah.
swallow it to gain
Yeah.
1 back,
Right now, yeah.
and then
one,
what are you doing
and then
there?
I have another potion.
Yeah.
That she was using.
And you're not spending those 2 dice, or this one was expended because it stole it.
No,
No,
she's
no,
No,
gonna.
nothing stolen.
She
Oh,
can
that's
use,
right.
use the.
Yep.
Yep, to make a range to open the treasure chest.
Now since I killed the spider, I should get.
Get a treasure card. Yeah.
And you got your XP. Yes, you leveled
Yeah.
up.
Taunt. Or I can weaken. Or I can go downstairs. And
Or
just
you
leave the
just
gold.
get 2 gold. Or you're getting 2 gold no matter what if you don't spend
Yeah.
this.
I'll take the golden minimum.
Okay. Gold.
Use magic to
That
change
gives
it
you
to
1 XP.
and toss into my turn.
Shelby!
That into my turn.
You didn't die!
Moves.
Heal.
I
And-
don't really
and-
need to heal. I only have
Oh, no,
down
it doesn't
2.
spawn. Because spawn happens before. Wait a minute. Which one was first? It was move, then spawn, yes.
I'm going to run away.
So that guy moves?
Yeah, he already moved.
He did move.
He moved.
And then you spawn behind him, so yeah, it's going to
There's a never-ending supply of monsters.
When you have a spawn tile, yeah.
Can they come down the stairs?
That was a
You can't-
question. Can he come down the stairs?
Can
Yes.
They come? Okay.
The first thing you have to do is draw a card. Can't do
Yeah,
that.
I know.
I think
know.
that we're supposed to
Just
move
looking
into
at-
also.
Debating what I'm
It
gonna do.
says spin up to
No.
All right,
dungeon,
Sealing
this is
Rupture.
different.
The
Okay.
active hero must choose take 2 wounds or lose their natural ability until the end of this turn. Why do I keep losing my natural ability?
Because
Because you're getting old.
Yeah, I've got amnesia. That's what I had last turn.
The evil wizard knows
You should
to
be
shut down the wizard.
Spending more time doing your mental exercises instead of
I
yelling at the
know,
kids to get
I
off your
know.
lawn.
Get off my lawn.
stop reading my
Oh.
books.
Get out of my tower!
I can see
What
you.
am I gonna do?
Like I'm already crotchety. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna.
All right, I know what I'm gonna do.
Alright, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna spend my 2 actions. I'm gonna go into the stairwell. That's 1. No, 1.
I don't wanna go play with
I don't want to
the.
play with the gelatinous cube.
Even though you're wizard, you
2, because I don't have my natural ability right now.
You think.
Meow.
Okay.
I need to roll a die for a random monster, and I need
No.
a.
It's a minor monster.
Yeah. Oh, a goblin is gonna stab you.
Gonna stab me regardless.
He
Okay.
gets to roll her dice. He might not stab him.
You remember how to defend yourself, but
She remembers how to beat feet. I see that. What's that? Heart? That's a heal? What is that?
These are 2
yeah,
heals.
2 heals.
Oh, that's a shield. Heart.
The shield.
Oh.
The shield I can play on my card that would give myself 2 shield
Did
in
you get some
1.
coffee or?
Yes, yes, I did not have
She
any
only
this morning.
does that, so I'm gonna
And
keep
it
that.
shows.
So they don't show those rooms.
Could kill it without.
The backstabbing.
Now that you mention it, there is 3 turns before me. Be right back.
Oh, good you remembered.
Yeah,
This time.
that's what I'm gonna leave it as. Okay, so I'm fighting this.
Goblin.
Oh wait, no, I do want to reroll.
Okay.
Okay, doesn't matter. I'm not gonna use them anyway. Okay,
Oh, but you
so just
Okay.
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 I spend a shield. It turns into 2 shields and a sword. So I now have 2 swords and 3 shields. So I'm gonna kill it with the 2 swords, and I blocked the 1 back that it gives.
You have to expend the sword.
Yes.
You have to dock them.
You don't need to expend that
I don't
shield.
know what's with the shield, probably. Yeah, because I got 2 there. Okay.
2 SP
Yep. 2 XP.
and a treasure card.
Treasure card for me. Thanks. Oh, goody. I'm going to spend.
I'll trade you for that training.
No. I'm going to spend these 2 and heal myself 2. And then I'm going to gain 2 gold.
Takes
from
a sword.
these. No, from these. I'm not opening that.
Yeah.
So, there we go. That's my turn.
Oh boy.
Evil card. Da-da. Evil card.
Here's the ends of turn and oh jeez.
Oh. Oh wait, end of Shelby's turn. Monster.
Any hero ends his turn in the same room as another. Both of them take 2 wounds,
Mm.
or all of them take 2 wounds, whatever you want to call it. So, and I can't get out of that room
Yeah.
without attacking the monster.
Right.
So we're going to end
You'll
up
be
taking
able
2
to-
wounds each.
Yep, I already did it.
Oh, okay, thank you.
No, it's not the end of the turn yet.
Oh, at the end of
And
I thought it happened right away.
What happened? I died?
no,
Close.
whoever ends the turn, it's another one of those end the turn in the same room as another hero. Everybody takes 2 wounds.
Great.
So, being as I can't get out without attacking the monster, I
Right.
cannot move unless I attack the monster. Okay, so, which means I'll take 3 damage,
You're gonna take.
and then I can move out. I can voluntarily take 3 damage from his payback to leave the room.
Okay. Or I can take 2 wounds, make you draw that card, and you can cancel that. Well, alright, that's fine. Yeah, it's probably the best bet. I'm just trying to figure out a total wounds dealt. You're good. Do your
You
plan.
know, I'm not good, but you know,
Well, I mean, here's what I can do. I can deal 2 wounds to a hero who gets to choose a card from the discard pile. So you could choose the card that negates that effect if you wanted to.
it's 2 wounds either.
Right, that's what I'm getting at. It's the same.
Well, I can roll enough defense. I might be able to defend against getting out,
Gotcha.
especially since I have this unused one, which can
Yeah.
be
Yep.
converted.
Your plan is better.
Right.
So I may just take a free attack and get out of that darn room and leave it gelatinous cube for John to deal with.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Well, there's negating 2 of the wounds. That's interesting.
Ooh.
So I got 1. Ooh. It takes 3, right?
3.
I can give you one if you only need one.
Only 1, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that might be worth going for.
Oh, I can taunt it. She's a monster. It has -2 defense for this turn.
Oh.
So it would only be a 1 anyway.
Any monster?
Mm-hmm.
She's a monster.
On Any turn?
Anytime.
Top part, is
What?
any?
Top part.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, I like that.
I'll taunt it from upstairs.
Heal up the stairs. Nice.
monster down the stairs!
Character
Shiny
should be
Since
sweat.
it's magic, it won't do payback damage.
Right.
So I don't need those for that. And we got
My
coming up.
character should
Another
just be
major
like,
monster,
what is that
huh?
class that like
Yeah.
shouts?
And a spawn point.
Oh, in the video game?
I'm gonna like
The
that.
Dragonborn? No, that's for D&D.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Paragon? Paragons shout, don't they? And they use like a banner.
So I actually kind of like this roll the way it is.
Sure. Some big yelly type.
So,
Notches.
all right, so it's got -2 defense, you say.
Yes.
Yes.
Zod.
Bam. And how many?
3.
3 SP.
3 XP.
Green.
3.
No, so close.
Treasure card. I got taunt.
Oh, weird.
Since I'm now freely standing in a room with no monster, I will expend this one, heal myself.
Good call.
Wow, this is kind of, could get interesting here. I think I'll spend this one, give myself some movement, and go find out what we're about to run into next. Major monster.
Major.
Not another cube, please.
Yeah, cubes are pain in the neck.
Oh, good.
No, it's not. It's the purple little
Giant.
giant bat.
Squeak. Start of combat steals 1 arrow die, if available. If not, steal 1 arrow symbol.
Quick stab.
So he's gonna hit no matter what, and he does 2
Start.
points of damage, huh?
Start of combat. Well, I'm not combating yet.
No, yeah.
Steal 1 if available. If not, steal 1 symbol. Okay, that's the virtual symbols that people can generate. So the question is, so it's going to steal 1, huh? That's a shame. But I think...
Don't you have 3 swords? Yeah.
So,
So a little nasty stuff in here. 4 could outright kill
all right,
me.
so
Anything else.
I am going to start combat. It steals this dice. I then critical strike it
Squeak!
and get 3 XP.
XP and another treasure.
Level up.
And now I get an extra dice.
Level up.
Okay, what else is involved in that room? Anything
It's a
else?
spawn point. That's all.
2
Don't
spawn
move
points.
out of it at this point. Don't move out of it. Okay, so, it whacked me back, didn't it?
But
two.
you
But I had 2 defense, so that took care of that, and then I think that ends my turn.
And stuff moves. Where do we want this?
Well,
that
it's
thing
gonna
go?
go towards left or right.
Nearest hero.
Well, there's
You're both
if
one.
equidistant.
Heroes choose.
Heroes choose. Who's best equipped? Michael?
Or I can handle it.
Okay.
Jade looks a little more defenseless. Although,
Yeah, I'm more Healy-esque.
yeah, but that's sweet. Yeah,
Oh.
we need to get you downstairs.
Yeah.
Which there's a place for you to move right
luckily.
downstairs.
Okay, so
Should I get to
that time everybody else moved.
Yep, all moved. We didn't spawn though. Oh, there you go.
And give it a minute. Come on.
Don't
Times
give
we
me
run out of
no.
dice. Stop spawn.
You pull them from a room with no hero
Mm.
and of your choice and put one there
Oh, I just magically disappear.
and reappear.
They're using a portal.
As someone else.
Unnatural speed. All monsters have +1 move point during the dungeon master phase this turn.
So they move 2 spaces towards the nearest guy.
On the next
So
turn.
this will be-
At the end of his turn.
At the end of this
During the
turn.
dungeon
Oh,
matter
we're
this
screwed.
turn.
We're so tied up.
I'll let him.
Yep. Time to kill and run.
Well done.
So I haven't taken a wild assumption here, but since this is unengaged, 1 monster will move here, and then it's going to be an even split, right?
No.
No.
Towards the nearest hero. Heroes choose if there's a tie.
Oh, Okay, so they could all pile on Mr. Jackson.
Yeah.
Heroes choose.
If we choose
Okay.
to.
Yeah, you can opt to make it go that way. It's heroes
I'd
choose.
rather not. Unless you
Could
can
be
handle
3
it.
monsters piled into the same room.
Unless you can
Right.
handle it, which then would level you up a crap
Yeah.
ton more.
But they're only, remember, they're
Well,
only worth
minus
1 less
one,
XP now.
Plus, we all know that they move, so technically he could kill this thing and then
Move
leave.
down. And then leave
And
them for me.
then, yeah, they would come to you.
They will all come to you.
Leave them for the healer.
Or join the room where the healer is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. But,
Yeah.
So that you'd be together. Yeah.
Well, I'll save my free move.
Good call.
Oop.
Do some damage.
It's a lot of damage.
All the damage.
wow.
I have a question. So one of my abilities has that. I don't have it yet, but
What? The bottom one?
yeah.
What about it?
What does that mean? I can do it over,
Turn 3 gold in for 3 potions.
and then I can do it again. And the arrow.
I guess. You have 6 gold.
No,
Yeah.
not right now. But
That looks like a...
Yeah, normally you can only do
rinse
things.
Either that or you're exhausting, discarding, and do it.
See, normally you can only do these things once.
okay.
Die
Yeah,
a dice,
because you
you
put
can't
the-
because you can't put a second dice on the thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I
so
can
you can
spend
probably,
6
as long
for
as,
3
like,
for
yeah,
6 potions.
as long as you have the...
Okay.
But I don't know. But that's so that you'd have to be in the room with a bunch of other people. Cause
Yeah, and
nobody's
then just-
if anybody has 6 wounds, they're dead. And we're
Right.
Yeah.
lost the
You
game.
lost the game anyway.
Okay. Well, that will be my next objective.
Good. We need a healer.
And we're yes. And by the way, when you find the 3rd stairway, we all teleport to it and start the final battle with what we have.
Oh.
So, level
So
up.
if
guys.
you're trying
Level up.
to level yourselves up before that
Yeah.
happens,
That would be nice.
it's the 6th tile or whatever it is on that.
I'd like to
Seventh
be
tile.
able to get that ability.
So we've used 3 of them, so it's like 4 tiles away. You can see where it is.
So we don't want to really explore downstairs that much right now.
Unless we really need the XP and we're all together.
Because as soon as somebody steps on that, we all teleport to it, and the person picks which room.
Okay. So, gonna go back upstairs and explore some more up there.
Yep. Oh, I see what you mean now.
Yeah, you give I'm gonna.
Yep.
Whatever.
I gotcha.
Like,
But we're already halfway through turns. So, because if we
Yes.
also reach
Oh,
21
there's-
You only get
turns,
2. You only get 4 turns each.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, 21 turns, and it's over.
should I run away from this
And
thing?
it's going to take multiple turns to
You
dig
should
out the
hit
bad
it.
guy.
Or can you just run away?
Well, if I start combat, it's going to take that from me, which means I won't be able to move. So
Does it say take a dice or take
it says steals 1 die. If not available, it steals 1 move symbol,
Okay.
even possibly the free symbol.
Yep. That's what it does.
But I mean, in order to do anything else, you have to engage it first.
Yep. You can't do anything but fight it. Period. You have to say I'm fighting it,
So it's-
even if you don't kill it.
Did you re-roll yet?
I haven't rerolled now.
So you have
I
no
would
choice.
just use cards to kill it if possible.
Yeah, I can kill it with cards. I'm still going to lose my.
Okay, as soon as you use a card, you get no reroll.
So you want to reroll.
You're in
Yeah.
the middle of your roll dice action. You have to decide your reroll now,
Yeah.
Okay.
or that's what you're going to be stuck with.
Mm.
I want to get a foot, we're saying, right?
Yeah, because it's going to take away your free foot.
If you want to be able to move, you need a foot or a magic.
Yeah, and I get plenty of
Oh my
bonuses here.
god, yeah. Holy
So-
crap, I forgot. Yeah, so free roll a
Maybe
bunch
keep
of
one
them.
of those. And then I can turn anything into a shield and coin.
But that shield cannot go there. That is not a dice.
Oh, okay, yeah. If I roll one,
that
then I
has to
could.
be a shield dice.
Okay,
They left me on the wrong screen up there. I'm like, okay, we'll see what the heck I'm doing.
I'll reroll. Okay, I got
Here's the
feet.
shield that you
Okay,
wanted.
good.
Feet.
Which you're going to lose.
Yeah,
It's okay. Good.
Now you get your free. Now you can whack, move, do all the stuff you wanted to do.
Okay, so it's gonna
You're declaring an attack action.
declaring an attack. Yeah.
Okay, so
Lose
it
the foot
steals
dice.
the foot. Bye. It's gone.
down to your used dice dock.
Oh, okay. Then I can. There's 2 to protect me. I could kill it outright with cards,
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
and then take.
1
Why?
point of damage.
So that it
Why
can
would you?
move and kill
Because
another
those cards
monster.
can be used on other players' turns, and the dice you have in front of you cannot.
Okay.
Unless he was going to move and kill another monster.
They can still be used
Well,
when he
yeah.
does that,
Yeah.
but that's if.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's dual use for the cards. There's not dual use for the dice.
So if I put that there,
You're gonna get a gold and 2 swords and a shield.
Which is...
You just put it there.
yeah.
Put it right in the square. It's committed. It's done. You get what's
Did you
there.
kill that monster?
No, now he
He
has
gets
to
a
figure out way
gold.
to do it.
Plus 2 swords and a shield.
Yeah.
Is that enough to kill that monster?
No, he needs
No,
one
it
more
needs
sword.
3.
So
So you
spend
spend
another
that
sword.
Spend that sword. Now it's
and
dead.
It's dead.
You get 1 less XP because you should be picking on big
What was
guys.
it?
So you get
2.
2
It'll be
XP.
2 after the 1 minus. So it does 3 to me. I got 1 there. I could do that and just take 1 damage.
Okay.
And
That's when you could have expended the card and not take any damage. The shield card. Keep
Oh.
the dice.
okay. And feet to move.
Flip it over.
There.
That's
That's
one.
1. And then you get 1 more movement.
I guess explore. I don't know what that one does. It looks pretty
It's-
bad.
It's a pit. You fall into it and take damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Can it be countered with a shield, or is it some sort of magic damage?
No, it's a pit. Minus 1 movement, minus 1 health.
Okay. No more movement.
Are you going into it?
Yeah.
It's a pit. You fall into the pit.
Minus 1 movement.
Oh, medium, level
So
2
1
medium
damage.
room. Oh my goodness.
So 2 damage.
That's going to be something. Okay, so pit.
Did I get my 2 for the...
Yes, I
Okay.
gave you 2 XP.
Where's the pit room? Pit room. Pit. Pit room. Enters a room, must either spend 1 foot symbol, die
Oh.
or symbol, or take a wound.
Or take a wound. So you
Or-
took a wound.
No, okay. I didn't have any feet. Okay.
You can either
So there you
spend
are.
time going down the pit, or you can just jump in it and take a point of damage.
Jump in.
So that would be...
I think that's all I can do.
3
With 3
gold.
gold.
You're at max gold.
Yeah, so just take 2.
And buy a treasure card.
Or sit on it if you
I don't
want.
think I got treasure for that spider.
No.
No. Epiphany. Quick learner. Until the end of your turn, each monster killed gives you +1 XP.
If you
After you play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After you play it. On your turn, though. It also does things on
Why
other
did
players'
you give me
turns.
6?
You keep 1 gold.
Why did you get the gold?
Oh,
Then,
I got
okay.
five gold.
and then buy 1, yeah.
Yep.
Ambush. Got that one back. All
We
right.
good?
Yep.
They move.
2. They all move
2.
2.
Yep.
Okay,
Thank you.
done spine.
Deck of evil things. Bleed. Any player must pay 1 gold on the active or any player must pay 1 gold, or the active hero takes 1 wound for each room he moves into this turn. I'll just pay it myself, unless somebody's generous. I'll pay it myself.
Sorry.
Somebody else could. When you've got gold.
I got 1, you know.
Yeah,
God forbid
so
I should
do I.
get some cards. All right,
No,
fine.
take your gold back. Take your gold back.
Nah, that's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get my gold right now. Move me in that room. 1, 2. Perfect. Thank you. This is a preparation turn for me. Alright, that's what I was hoping for. There's at least 2 of these, so that puts me back up to full health. Movement's interesting, but probably not gonna use it.
Oh, they're undead.
We will take
Great.
this to
They're all
fulfill
undead? No,
trap.
So you're not
the orc is
re-rolling
not.
anything.
The orc is not undead.
Oh, I have to reroll first?
Yep.
Then I'll reroll this to keep that down. Well, okay. Awesome.
So this,
And
if
now
you've got a sword, it's an actual sword that goes in, depending
Yeah,
on
these
which
two.
one you would rather do.
this is 3 swords actually.
Well, no,
Okay.
the
Well, that
trap
one needs
requires
3
a
dice.
sword
Yeah.
or any dice,
Or any
Yeah.
die. Right?
but
So-
you have the option of throwing.
So, there we go. Let's do this. So we'll keep this. We'll put the sword in there.
Okay, so open treasure chest, gold,
1 XP.
1 XP. You are
Orange.
orange.
Do expend. So do I spend these now?
You can spend them whenever.
Yeah, there's
Now
no-
would be
you
preferred
prefer the
versus-
action.
And then spend the movement dice to go 1 up the stairs and 2 explore another room here. That's
And
fine.
take a point of damage. You have it.
That's fine. Traps are perfectly fine by me.
And roll a monster die.
Damage.
Monster die.
Roll a monster die.
Oh.
It is the bad
goes
monster.
in.
Goes over there. Okay, so now, what's it take to kill him?
3.
3.
3.
Perfect. There's the 3 shield, and I'm gonna spend this as a over here. So he's dead.
And take 2 damage.
I have 1 shield. He
Yeah.
does 3 damage, so I'll take 2 damage.
And you get 2.
To it.
Oh, 3.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Level up.
Perfect. That's what I need to find now. Ooh, sluck. Foot or bow, which is kind of nice, and then you put the bow here. Oh no, that's a
Two bow.
die. You can't.
Yeah, you just spent 2 gold.
Or-
4.
Gives me a bow plus 2 gold. Interesting. Okay, well, you guys don't have to wait on me until I figure out what to level up. And so that was that. I get a treasure for killing a monster. I need to look at them. That's what.
Oh, yeah.
And you're done.
I believe so, right? You get a treasure. I got my XP. Okay, now I just gotta look. Choose 1 room, any monster. You can go. You're not waiting me.
And a major.
Oh, major? Okay, I'll let you roll that one.
This guy just moved here.
Yeah. This.
You want me to stop him from moving there? No, you're good.
I only need to kill the orc and then I can run.
Okay, all right. I have frost traps, so I can slow down monsters if you guys need me to. It's the only thing I've been able to accumulate. All right, so now what do I want?
Nasty
That's
thing. we have.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
So that was leveled up. So I gotta choose.
Is it a ghost or a young dragon?
Spear.
It's the
Oh.
spear beastman.
Nope. Thieves Lux
Maybe
but
killed
I
with
need
magic.
first. I need.
So it's permission, but it means anything kills it then. Oh. Prime target for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of stuff going on. That's
Because you
easy.
can only convert 1 dice though.
Yeah. I don't know. I might be able to do something now.
Oh, okay. Cool beans. That was a
Killy,
lot
killy,
of...
stabby, stabby.
Well, my plan is, because these 2 are undead, combat for me is optional for them. So I can kill the orc and then run, but then they're all going to come after you. Or I
Yeah.
can spend time killing them. Okay.
I mean, killing puts you 1 less XP, but
It is
it depends on how much you want to level up before we get to the bad guy. Assuming we don't run out of time.
a lot would be nice.
Assuming we don't run out of time.
Okay, let's start with the orc dude who takes 2. So I can use this to spend 2 swords to kill him. Which is gonna do 3 back, but
Big trouble.
these 2 shields there.
Do we all need to get 16
Well,
or just
no,
one?
only one person
It's
has to
21
find a
turns,
place.
period.
But the problem we've run into now is there's a medium room in our way,
Yeah.
and it's bad news.
Yeah.
I
It's
need
a level 2
1
medium
XP
room.
and a treasure card.
That's why I'm trying to get some better
Right.
abilities.
And a treasure card.
1 XP. It's a minor monster gun.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
The
the
healer
problem.
got more healing.
Yep.
It's a major
I'm going
issue.
to use these 2 to heal 2.
Okay.
Have 2
That
swords
major
left.
monster's going to end up in my square. But Shelby can go searching the
Well-
medium room if you like. Somebody's going to have to do it sooner.
I know.
Or sooner than later.
And you got
If I
I
go
might
by
be-
myself though.
I might be better off
Might
because
be.
I've got a card that gives me +2 for each
Yeah.
monster killed. And I've
He's
got,
got a
ton
lot of
of.
extra cards over there.
You get one more turn.
Well, I think that's a.
All of you get one more turn, and that's it. And we're over.
Then we need XP.
They keep
I
mentioning.
understand what you're saying. Like,
So somebody has to get to that third stair and yank everybody down there.
Okay.
And the medium room's going to cause the
I'm
major
going to
problem.
spend
Right.
my movement.
I just feel like if I go into the medium room because I'm still squishy,
Because they're undead.
And I don't have a lot of treasure
Combat
cards.
within is optional.
we're over
I
anyways because you
would
die.
die.
1,
Yeah.
2.
Okay, you're exploring.
You're exploring the medium room?
I
Okay.
am.
Get 1 XP. Here you can place it. It's something yucky.
Oh, balls.
Oh,
I
it's the-
told you.
I'll be fine.
It's a boss.
I'll
Which
survive.
boss is it?
It looks like a dragon thing.
Young dragon.
I gain 1 XP, right?
Yeah, I got you already.
it-
Okay, cool, thank you.
The dragon?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got 2 sides. You got to kill him twice.
I have to kill him twice.
Wacky wacky.
I'll try to come.
Of course. Of course.
But-
4.
That's only the first hit. Is 4.
Hey, all right. So, oh, interesting.
Wow.
But look, he's surrounded by gold.
I know, and I can't get any of it.
He's a cute little Smaug.
I just need to level up.
Like he is
one
small
more time.
as a baby. Let's kill him
A
before he
baby
becomes more of a
Shroud.
nuisance.
I think I'm going to just gain 4 gold.
Gold and then spend it to.
Buy a treasure card quickly.
Yeah.
Hope
Yeah.
that.
So
Okay, just
Forget
pay
not
one.
good.
you.
However,
You don't have any. So
no, I
you do
already
have
gave-
an option now that could certainly make it. Okay, so this tile went away.
Sprint or teleport.
Teleport good actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was doing these wrong before. Take a wound.
And discard this room.
This room.
Oh.
Yeah, I did them wrong before.
That makes more sense. Yeah. Okay.
So take a wound.
I did.
Okay. So that makes so.
Did you draw a
it-
bad thing card?
Okay.
I did not. Amnesia the first time.
Yeah, you didn't use any
And
of
additional gold.
your.
Okay.
All right. So it's monster turn. This monster needs to go here.
Blah. Of course. Why not?
Well, so
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
and I can pull everyone.
Yeah. Yes. She's got teleport too. She can get the heck out of that room in her turn.
That's fine.
Even if you don't find it, she can get out.
But yeah, we can just dodge that whole room
Yes,
and
yeah.
all of its effects and go play with Mr. Bad Guy with what turns we have left, which is going to be kind of tough.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
And I can heal.
All right, so that was the end of the turn. So starting my turn.
No, I haven't
Oh, your
gone.
turn.
We're all
Shelby just with
I
her
just don't get to
amnesia.
play.
You can't remember when it's your turn. We have to remind you. I mean, yeah.
Oh, so
Amnesia girl.
Hey, I don't get to use my special abilities.
Yeah.
This one says any player must discard a card and take 1 wound, or the active hero can't use his special abilities this turn. Before it's been my natural ability.
I can discard a
now it's
card.
my
I don't have a
special
problem
abilities.
with that. It's taking the wound.
We need it. It's fine. I just won't use my special abilities this turn.
Mine are
Are
horrible.
you sure?
Yeah.
The problem is the wound. I only have 3 wounds left.
fine.
Is what my concern is.
Because I can take it, because I can regenerate myself. Ish.
Yeah, yours are sweet though. Your cards are sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all going to be in the same spot.
Well, oh yeah, that's true. We don't need the movement after.
But how bad do you need your abilities is the...
Well, I could go in and kill that bat that just spawned to get me over to the next level. Because I'm the one that's dragging behind.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, snap.
If I could keep my special ability, that would be nice. But...
You doing it? Alright, take a wound.
Okay.
Just be careful.
Well,
Don't
then
be
I'm
you have problems
gonna
now.
spend my
move
free movement time.
Well, I mean, if I would have
Over
gotten
here.
1 XP.
What did you?
She discarded it so I could use my ability.
Oh, can discard a card.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Fabulous.
It wasn't a...
Healing. The bat steals 1 at combat. If not, steals 1 symbol. Well, I'm not going to use any symbols. Okay, performs his attack even if killed by ranged attacks. Okay. I'm going to...
Stabby makes
the
this
next one I want.
If we get there.
Well, I'm hoping.
Well,
There's a trap.
The
2.
bat's not...
We'll see what happens.
His
vulnerable
turn,
to
yeah,
magic.
if he does.
Right, but I can use it to change it into a shield, which would allow me to get an extra sword and 2 shields, which is what I want to keep one of these for.
Oh, or not. You don't need it.
Might be okay.
But you can change that foot if
So
you need
I'm
it.
going to place that.
And, you don't have another shield.
So-
Or you could have another shield.
I'll
But
have
it doesn't
2
matter. You only
shields
need 3,
and-
don't you?
Yeah, and 3, so
Yeah,
that
you'll
kills
survive.
it. That kills it.
And you take no payback due
I
to the
take-
2 shields.
Yep, and I
fully
gain
heal
3
a hero in your
XP.
room or an adjacent room.
Oh.
Yay for me
Nice.
for leveling
Heck,
up.
that's
Yeah.
There you
Okay,
go.
now I
Two.
have an extra action die. If I pay gold, which I probably will. And treasure is mind control. During the Dungeon Master phase, you can control the movement of all monsters, or you can remove all monsters from a single room on your turn.
Huh?
Oh, that would have been useful.
That's so
Hold on to
useful.
that. That's awesome.
Okay, so that's a boss. You can't remove him.
No, that I know. But, well, yeah.
Well, because the first thing
Right.
I was thinking was just that you can't remove bosses.
No, yeah.
Right.
What, you think you can't get out of there? I'm going to get you out of there.
No, I'm okay with you getting me out of there. It's just
Because we're going visiting. It is the objective.
I don't have a problem. I just needed more leveling up.
You have no
I'm
concept of how many
gonna-
monsters there are in this room.
I'm sure there's a bajillion.
Take
Nuts.
3
Or we
gold,
could just go to the
but I'm going to
I was thinking about going home.
You take damage
myself.
every turn.
treasure
People
card,
take damage
please.
in the sewers.
How much can you
It's
heal?
poisonous gas.
I can heal.
Poisonous gas.
I know it stinks.
It's like
Cool. I can heal lots of
Okay,
things.
well then
Alright,
monsters
so
would be a
that's
better
it.
choice. I should have just went the other way.
Give it the gold.
all right. Let's see what happens.
Well, I mean,
Guess you
that's
can
fine.
Any player may pay 1
use-
gold
I can
for
spend it for
each.
3.
Must pay 1 gold for each. All right, so I'll keep that right there just in case I end up using any. For any archery that I want to use, somebody has to pay a gold for. So, okay, so we're going to go find a bad guy here. Be aware. All right, so let's do that before I roll any dice. Let's just get it over with.
Bum bum bum. Roar.
Okay, so put the stairway at the end where I'm standing.
Do we want to move this stuff to the left or right and put it in the middle? Is that what we want to do?
Oh, monsters
Right.
move.
Well, Sure, all monsters move. I'm gonna get teleported out of there. Monsters have invaded
And
my
I
territory.
move on to the stairway.
Just move that. Put that in the middle,
I explore the stair.
If you put it in the middle, you move that to the side.
Okay.
No, this doesn't attach.
I understand. That's why it's by its own self. Yeah, just put it in the middle. That's where we're going to be playing for the rest of the game. We're not going anywhere else.
So, and I believe we all get immediately teleported to the staircase.
Bye, monsters. I would have loved to play with you, but Eddie, is this all one big room?
Oh yeah.
It's multiple small rooms.
Yeah, we start up the staircase. Look what we found. Look what Mike found and dragged us here.
Push me over.
Knock you over.
Do I take a point of damage because I moved away from a trap? No, it's teleporting, right? So
You're being teleported.
it's not my fault. I didn't do it. I was going to disarm the trap.
Cleric's a little bit inebriated.
That's okay. We need the cleric in that room. Bad.
Yes.
I need
Well,
health.
potentially I
You
can
do
heal
too.
Me
four.
and you. Yes. Well, that's,
I can fully heal a hero in a room with me or a room
Me
adjacent
too.
to me.
hey, look.
We have the same one.
And then I also have another heal that gives me 2 symbols or heal 1 wound from every hero.
Okay, so first off, you need to find the blue monsters that fit into the...
Yeah.
No. That's a monster that we.
I think we're done with the rest
Well,
of the dungeon.
that's fine,
right?
but
We can't
first
come
let's
back.
see if we can pull it from there.
Okay, I need an
Okay,
orange
now-
dice.
Now we.
So
I
we
need an
pull
orange
from-
dice.
Okay, well, it's yes, like a
You
sheet.
need a blue, random blue roll there. And we need 2 more cultists or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the eyeball thing goes there.
So there's a
No,
lot
he
of-
doesn't go there until the cultists die.
Oh,
That's why it's dotted.
They summon.
I see.
So
Okay.
we can't use the word beholder, but it's a.
He's a dark watcher.
Okay, so
The difference.
the evil wizard's throne room.
It's not very dark.
It's 5 rooms.
Bright pink.
Nothing's dark in this game. And the Gelatin's cube is covered.
Each of the rooms follows the rules for medium, i.e. the monster limit is 4. They don't spawn on the shaded spaces. Don't spawn on the shaded spaces. Hero monsters can move from room to room by spending move points like normal. As soon as the large tile enters place 4 cultists. Do not place the Dark Watcher. Then roll 2 minor monster dice. Is there another minor monster
There's
blank
only
spot?
one.
Oh, no, it's right here.
Here's another one.
1 major monster die. Place in their spaces. Place Malaphyas on its space. Yes, the cultists and the wizard do not move.
Cultists and wizards do not move.
Other-
Too busy making spells.
As soon as only 1 of the 4 cultists is left undefeated, it is immediately removed, replaced with a Dark Watcher in the center room.
Oh, it killed
Cubes.
himself. Nah.
Okay. A hero in the room with the pit, the room in the top right corner, whatever. Where's, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Need to line back up.
The room in the top right can automatically defeat any minor monster by spending 1 foot, or a major monster by spending 2 feet.
Yeah, you kick him down the well.
That's
Okay.
so funny.
At the start of every turn before the hero phase, Malaphyas attacks the heroes.
Mm.
2 action dice. The first roll determines the type of monster, minor or major, will spawn this turn in his throne room, the room in the top left corner, as shown in the icons, blah, blah, blah. It shows,
Oh, yeah.
okay. The second roll determines where he conjures his deadly Grimbolts. The spell strikes all heroes in the room that match the symbol rolled. The Grimbolts inflict 1 wound on each hero hit, which cannot be blocked or prevented in any way.
So there's a possibility we'll just die here,
Yeah.
Michael, but we'll see what happens.
That's what I see. Yeah. All right. So I'm here. Let's see. We already started the hero phase for
Yeah,
me,
so that's
so we don't
like-
have to worry about that. So I'm just rolling dice to see what I'm going to get to do. Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, I
That's
don't need
definitely-
any of those in the slightest.
The rest of us do.
Oh, hey, and we're all in the same room. Huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of
Yes.
exciting.
You know.
Yeah, but we got a bunch of minor hacks, don't we?
We do.
Cultist and is it a goblin? Orc. With the hat on. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
it's an orc.
That's an orc.
Yeah, well, it's a cultist. They're only worth 1 XP each, aren't they?
That'll get me to level up.
Well, I can't spend these on you guys unless I attack first. So,
Sure.
well,
you gotta be able to put both of them, basically.
I'm going to choose one room. Before I do that, I might want to reroll. How many wounds does everybody collect? Oh, everybody's
I'm
taking
down
a
by
bunch,
3.
aren't
Yeah,
we?
we've
Ooh,
taken a bunch. Well, the rest of us over here have taken a bunch.
That side.
But I could kill both of those guys. It's an orc, so only takes 1 damage each, right? So that's taken care of with that.
I've got some attacks that might help you.
No, I don't need any help on attacking those 2 monsters.
Okay.
I
I've
was-
also.
I don't.
Okay.
What's it do?
Plus
But
2
I-
XP.
I can immediately get
Ooh, for monsters that you kill?
Oh,
No, for
that.
yeah, anybody. So theoretically, if you wanted to help
So
them
how much
level
damage
up,
are they going to do back to me?
Yeah.
2.
I got the number.
Ooh, 5 damage. That's kind of harsh. So much for the. That's ugly.
Actually, it probably wouldn't help.
Yeah.
Defense
is green.
dice would be very helpful, but that's
He's got none of those, but we were trying to figure out if
because then I'm going to end up spending all the potions on myself instead of anybody else.
Yeah, the only thing you can do for him is potentially level him up.
Yeah.
Well, I killed both of them. Oh yeah, I don't level, do I? Never mind.
No, but
Yeah.
could.
But it wouldn't.
Yeah.
He's looking for defensive,
Yeah.
so he doesn't have to spend the potions to.
Yeah, I don't have any defense, but it only. Okay, so I see a combination here that just sitting like it is. That'll guarantee. That's a lot of strike back.
And the bulk of it's coming from. Well, no. they're
Well, the
both
cultist
pretty-
is going to steal one of the potions.
Yep.
And at the start of next turn.
All right.
Start
Well,
of
the simplest
combat.
thing to do here is just to re-roll this one. Now this only because that'll. Yeah. If I don't get what I want, I just change it.
Change days.
Because then I burn this into this. I burn this card, kill both of them, prevent 2 damage. Because this reduces their defense by 1. All monsters in the room.
Nice.
So it only takes 2 damage to kill them, both.
What you did
They
there.
do a total of 5 minus 2, which is 3 damage to me. 1, 2, 3.
Cultist steals a potion.
Steals the potion, which then I heal my own 3 damage. I get 2 treasure cards and 2
I did your
XP.
XP already, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't enough to. What have I got left now?
These 2 are dead.
Oh yeah, they're gone. They're history. Poof.
So, dungeon phase. This.
Oh! Immediately. Heal 1 wound. Everybody in the room.
Oh, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Chain heal.
All right. So now, bad guy thingamajigger. He goes.
Oh man, I wish I'd had that card.
I don't think these ones matter anymore. It's just
Well,
the
they can
room.
come down the stairs.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Alright.
And then 2 major monsters.
well, is that
Which
one?
ones?
Yep.
Oh, let's see. There's
Or do we not select them?
Standard
That would make this game easier.
Yeah.
Do that.
Okay, so you stop spawning.
Okay. So no
Okay.
more spawn.
Stop spawning upstairs.
They just
There's no spawning upstairs anymore.
Done. I took it away.
do they still move or
Apparently, because it's
Yep. And then he goes downstairs. You see what I'm saying?
No. This is the stairway to where we are.
So you would go over there. And I can come closer.
okay?
And these guys have to come down here, over there, and then make their way over there.
Hopefully he'll be dead by then.
Well, turns, right? I mean, 4 turns is all we got.
okay. So that was turn 16,
All right.
and that ended me, right?
Yep.
One quick thing, guys. Easy on the slamming on the table. It gets really loud for them on the mics.
So
And then doesn't
We get excited, I know.
Doesn't he do some
Execute.
Oh, yeah. No, that's at the beginning of the
okay,
player
so
turn.
the standard monsters move.
Hold on for a second. Do we still get the bad guy cards?
Yeah.
So the standard the monsters moved at the end of the turn.
That happens first, then he attacks, and then we
Okay.
have our hero phase.
Okay, so evil
That's what I
stuff.
wanted to-
Execute an extra dungeon master phase immediately.
So all the monsters move. This one moves over. Actually, you know
No,
what?
the cultists don't.
Cultists don't move.
Oh, I moved the wrong one.
No, you didn't.
Oh no, I did. I got the right one. The
No.
cultists don't
You
ever
guys
move.
want me to stop them from moving?
Me, it's not up to me.
Okay.
I'm not
Choose
there.
one room and ignore the dungeon master phase in that room this turn.
Okay, cool.
So they don't move. So there they are.
Well, I used the top part because I can't use the bottom part, but it's the same effect. Basically.
Okay, just so you know, I can lower their inflict by 1 for each monster in the room. So
Yes,
whoever
that'll
jumps
be
into the center room can
Very
We'll
helpful.
move these guys.
one less payback.
Okay, we move that guy. Yeah. Okay.
So now he attacks.
Oh, he attacks. He does 1 wound to everybody.
I thought we rolled action dice.
Oh yeah, he does. First action dice.
Another action die. How many action dice does he get?
Doesn't
Yeah.
he spawn a monster for that?
Well,
or-
let's reread what he does, guys.
Yeah.
What type of monster? Minor, major? It's the symbols are.
Yeah, so it's a
So what-
major.
It's a major. Okay, so it's a major.
They're on the.
They're
No,
on
it's
the
right
board.
there.
Oh.
Sorry, I mean.
Major
Okay, so you
monster.
got a bow, so it's a major monster.
Major monster, and it's in.
Oh, it's in
in
our room.
footprint.
The one we're in.
Okay. So
Or- Oh.
major monster. Okay, we got a giant bat here.
I don't know.
There's more than one.
Second roll the second roll determines. So he spawns it in his throne room.
In his throne room, okay. No, this is
His
his throne
throne
room. These are one room.
And- Yes, and everybody that's standing in a footprint room takes a point of damage.
So
Oh,
that's
I
all
see.
of us.
So all of us took a damage.
Heal.
Just after I got through healing everybody at a point. Okay, so
Okay.
now you can go start. You have to cross the deadly room to get to him.
Yeah.
Yes, your last turn.
Yeah, and the 16 doesn't matter, right?
What do you mean?
No,
That's
no,
the-
that's
This
for,
is the turn marker.
That's for
So it's supposed to be
another game
moving
mode.
every. Yeah, the
We've had
16 is
16
the
turns.
different-
I did
yeah.
the 16th
Oh,
turn.
okay.
You're doing
Star
the
was
17th
just,
turn. 18th, 19th. She does the 20th. I get an extra bonus turn. Not that's going to matter any, I don't think.
I don't, yeah, that's gonna be
Alrighty.
Yeah.
a close call.
Well, yeah, you have to
Kill him twice.
kill him twice.
Yep.
So you can't stand there. You have to go. There's no choice. You have to avoid dying. That's the
Yeah,
Hardest
it's be a
part.
tough
The
part.
thing I was trying to do. But
Yeah.
I get what you guys are saying. Get in there, get in there. I'm like, sure, kind of dead. Game over.
well.
Yeah, right.
Either we're going to run out of time or somebody's going to die.
Yes. I was trying to dine.
On the 21st turn, they played the ITD. Somebody died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we ran out of time and died.
At the same time, perfect. Double kill. All right. What you gonna do?
We
Michael?
weren't killing the guy on the
Roll.
21st turn, but somebody died on the 21st trying to get to him.
How much health does the boss have?
Two.
On what this side?
Yeah, who knows what's on your side?
Once he hulks up.
Well, the problem-
Well, look, he died. Look, he
The
didn't.
problem
Oh,
is,
nice.
is they all attack back.
Yeah.
Right, I understand, but could you choose to attack him twice before attacking the other monsters? If you were in that room.
No, you have to attack all of them at the same time. All 3 of them at once. Attack action, you have to attack them all.
Right, I get that. But, so you attack him, you kill him, or hit him the first time.
Right.
Would you then have to target the other 2 before you could
Correct.
target him again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you're attacking
You're gonna run
those
out of
3.
dice. That's the problem. And then you gotta have enough
It's
to survive.
if you can figure out a way to survive the whole thing. That's the
Okay, that sounds fun.
tell you. Yeah, he just has to figure out a way to move into the center room, kill something, and survive.
He's got it. I think.
I should be able to. There's my
Especially
movement.
considering
And
what
if you could
this
kill
does
both
for you,
things,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, if
that
you look
certainly
at
helps.
these right there, I'm looking at 2 dice that right off the bat give you.
Yeah, then we got all these.
There's bonuses. There's this stuff. I mean, you might want to try to save these for the
Oh,
monster.
yeah.
But
You might need more feet though. If
But-
you can jump into the boss room right
No.
away.
He's just going to the center and killing,
and then heal.
I think. Because the 2 cultists won't move to come towards him.
No,
well, you can start your action by healing yourself 3 points and then go.
yeah.
Yeah.
If
That
you
gives
wish.
you max health.
I mean, that's something that you can do with the potions that you have, and then use
And
your
then-
feet to move, and then burn cards like crazy trying to kill stuff. See what you end up with. But unfortunately, what is it? What is that silly thing?
Ghoul in the bat.
It's a ghoul. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the bats will steal an arrow.
But if you spend a
Oh, still an arrow.
It's 2 nasty monsters. Yep.
Oh
well.
He can kill the ghoul just by what he's got right now in the battle.
Yeah, but they're all going to do payback.
Okay.
Which I will reduce by 1 for both of them, but
And
still.
He's got 3
Three
shields.
Or if he doesn't need it, then he doesn't need it. But
He's got 3
I would certainly heal yourself before you do anything else by using your 3 potions. Just healed. Unless you have some other method of healing.
Not really, no.
Because remember, Grimbolts are going to be coming and other evil cards and then use a move to move in the room and start whacking. Okay, so do you have enough shields to defend yourself, or do you need -1 payback on them?
He's got 2 shields. Let's see.
They are going to do 6 damage. Yep, well, 5 damage total. So you do need -1 from each.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're taking -1 payback from each one.
Okay. I'll declare an attack, which the giant bat steals a arrow. If not, it steals 1 arrow symbol.
So
I don't have
when you
Currently-
put this on here,
I have to do that before I declare the attack.
you declare the attack.
No.
Now it steals. It does it now.
So there's nothing to
Otherwise,
steal.
otherwise it steals an arrow symbol. Is that an effect for all this attack? If that's the case, when you put this on here,
It says
it'll take
start.
1 away.
At the start. He's got none at the
Well,
start.
when he's it at the start of combat is when you put your combat dice, declare your combat dice, then he's going to steal 1 of those arrows. If you're going to try to use arrows on him.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute here.
So you. Okay. I'd probably burn that card for no reason because you probably kill him with no payback.
No, the bat's gonna do payback no matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah, even if it's ranged.
Yeah.
Quick stab performs his attack even if he's killed by range attack.
So I could kill the bat with this. I'm just thinking things out.
Yeah.
It's going to do... Oh, wait, no. I'd have to use... It takes 3.
No, you're right, because you have 1 arrow left over. You would have 1
You
left
can't
over.
kill it just by that, but you would.
Yeah, if I put
This
that
gives
there...
you the 3 to kill the bat,
Yeah.
even when it steals 1. It gives you 4. It
Okay.
steals 1.
My first question is, why would you not dock both dice right off the start of the?
But that's what we're... Yeah, that's what we're...
He's
Just
thinking
do it.
about
Yeah, this is just planning it out. Okay. That'd be able to kill the bat. It would do 2 back. I could handle that. And then, what's the other one that... ghoul.
Michael, it would do 1 back.
Because he's
I've reduced the
Oh, okay,
payback
okay.
minus on both of them
And you
by
have
-1.
1 shield.
Yeah.
you technically, if you dock those, I see 2 shields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then steals 1. Don't have it. And 3 should be able to use that. Okay, I think into both of them.
Okay, so I don't even know why you need to use the cards, to be honest with you, but okay.
Okay, well, let's
go ahead and dock those.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to take it back, you can take it back. So right now, what you got on your plate is you have
2 bows,
2 bows,
2
2 swords, and 2 shields. It's not 1 shield so far.
Shield plus a dice shield.
Yeah.
Plus you
Which
just
if he
gain the
puts
gold.
it here, he's gonna get
You
a
just
dice.
you just gain the gold from
Yeah.
docking.
Yeah.
For docking a dice.
That's down right here.
Oh,
Your gold.
okay, that.
Right. This is still out here. You can
Yeah.
use it, but it's better to put it here because it gives this plus a gold,
Yeah.
right? So,
Okay.
so that's
I
where
see
you're
where you-
sitting at. So
Yeah, you can dock that one
Now,
too and just be done with
the
it.
bat steals 1 of your arrows, so you're sitting at 2 swords and an arrow.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'd use this, right?
So now you got 3 arrows.
Left over.
That kills.
That kills the bat.
Okay.
Okay, the bat's gonna do
3 XP.
1 back.
well. He's gonna do 1 back, but you have
Yeah.
a shield,
Okay.
right?
Level up.
And the treasure card.
So now you get the level up. Awesome.
And treasure. No, got that one again.
And now your second attack is gonna go against this ghoul, which
Yeah.
you have 2 swords. And what does it take to kill?
3.
3.
Okay.
1, 2.
If you want to spend that card, you can to
Spend a
kill him.
magic. I would spend a magic.
How are you gonna
It's
do it with
not
magic?
gonna work.
Is he
Magic
susceptible to
only
magic?
works on certain things. So you would spend your card that has swords on it and kill it.
And potions can be used. So what you could have done is heal
Yeah.
1 less
Yeah.
and spend that potion to go in with this.
Yeah.
And you don't use the card, but you heal 1 less.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That'll work.
Yeah.
You good?
Yep.
So he's dead. Give him more. No. Yeah, it's spent. Yes.
No.
Sorry.
Yes,
You
he
just
still
took 1 less heal.
takes, so he's gonna take
And it's 2 XP.
he's gonna take damage though
Yep.
from
Yeah.
1 less from.
So
Just
2
2.
more. Alrighty.
I think that was your
that's all-
maximization of your turn, man. I can't see.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay. That was good.
Something.
That was good.
it was something. Okay. Then we're gonna move on.
No. It's. Yes.
Go back.
Okay.
Dungeon.
Dungeon Master turn, so any loose monsters. That one.
And what is that? That's a bat.
That
Yeah.
is
Another
bad.
bat.
That's a bat. Okay, bat. What's it do again?
Okay.
He starts
Evil card, then roll dice.
evil. Nefarious Endurance. Any player must pay 4 gold, or all monsters have +1 defense until the end of the turn. Oh, heck no.
I
We're
do
gonna
not have
ignore
4
this
gold.
Dungeon
Oh.
Master phase this turn.
That's not Dungeon Master phase. That's an evil card.
In the dungeon.
Dungeon Master phase is not when they
moving.
attack. Payback is what you're worried about, right?
No.
Or
No.
the
They get
attack phase.
+1 defense until the end of this turn.
Right, that's during the heroic phase. When you attack them, they get +1 defense.
The Dungeon Master
That's
phase
not-
was the moving.
Is the moving and spawning.
Okay, so they all
So-
got +1 defense, guys.
Okay.
Unless we can.
I don't have 4 gold.
No one has 4 gold, I don't think.
Any singular player, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going in with 3 wounds.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I mean, I've been trying to explain this, but what was it?
I can give you 2
Yeah.
potions.
Let's see how my dice rolls go, and then if you have to heal me.
Okay.
Because that's at any time, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so now first dice for what type of monster?
And the sequence. Okay, so
Spawning,
this is
spawning
happening
his
now
monster.
at the
Yeah,
beginning of
before your heroic phase, yes.
feet.
Minor.
And he's gonna
in the throne room.
Gonna spawn in the throne room, and then lightning bolt happens where? Arrow.
You get lightning bolted for a point of damage. Do we?
That's it?
No.
No.
Do not.
We
We only
have
have feet
magic.
magic.
So it's there and there.
So I
Okay.
did pretty good on that.
Yeah.
Alright, wish me luck. I'm gonna go
Okay.
in. Alright, so
Well,
should I roll the dice first?
Yes.
if you
Before
have no use for the foot token,
I don't. So let's roll the
there's
dice
nothing
first.
stealing feet token on this.
But you don't want to roll
Ghoul.
arrows.
Oh, okay.
I want arrows actually.
He's gonna steal an arrow.
But I still want more arrows than he steals. And I got none. Alright, so first of all over here, and that's a healing, so that seems appropriate. And this can change something, so I'm gonna re-roll these dice to see if I come up with any, and then make a decision based on that. Didn't get what I wanted, of course not. But. So these two can actually be changed like that. It's a waste, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so we're gonna go in. We're gonna heal for one. It does how much damage?
The bat?
Yeah,
2.
2. So theoretically, I can survive this without too much of a problem. Then we're gonna spend the foot to go. Because I can't really go in there and progress any further without getting completely creamed. So
He's going to steal one of those.
and kill the bat.
4.
Yes, kill the bat.
You need 4.
I need the giant
No,
bat
it only
says
needs
3
3.
4.
because it's got
Plus one defense.
defense.
Oh, yeah.
Well, somebody want to give him a magic symbol to change
Yeah.
his footprint dice
Oh, okay.
to
There we
another
go.
arrow?
So he stole one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you need another? I'll give
No,
you
no,
two
no, no,
swords
no,
too.
no, I'm good.
I'll give you
I need to
everything.
kill one. That gave me
Alright.
2 gold.
So
That changes that. He's dead. Do I level up?
he's 3
3?
XP.
Correct.
And you're orange.
Thank you. Perfect. Mind control. Do anything in Malaphyas' turn. You can control the movement of all monsters, or to remove all monsters from a single room. Can I remove the minor guys?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wait. I would save that. Because if we
Right.
do this right,
Listen,
I have
it's on
this.
his
I
turn.
have,
It's
It's
on
on
my
his turn
turn.
only.
Either do it now, or it's not coming back to me.
right. But you can control all the movement of the monsters on your
Okay.
turn. Can that mean? Does it mean you can choose to make them not move?
Correct.
So if you let save that, and we use ours together because we have the same card, we can leave all the monsters in that room. I can move into that room and get rid of all the monsters. Does that make sense?
If you think you can do that, that's fine.
Yes.
You're afraid he's gonna spawn. I mean, you can't spawn any more in there. Well, if I remove him, he's gonna spawn some monsters in there because there's a 2 monster in there, and
He's
then
spawning a monster at the end of every turn.
but you can't place him in that room. It's full.
But the one is going to one of them is going to move. But
So I prevent the movement in the first turn. Right?
It's
It's Jade's. Then you prevent
I
the
would
movement.
move in, so the monsters would stay there.
yeah.
And And then I just have to
Either or. However you guys
just have
want to
to
do it.
survive.
I mean, if you think that's going to work, I'll let it be. If I remove him, he's going to spawn 2 monsters one monster
No,
by
it's
the time he
gonna
gets to you.
spawn 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 4, I believe.
It's your turn. He's going to spawn one
Listen,
at the end of your turn.
This
It's the end
counts
of
as
your
2
turn.
monsters. This
Oh,
counts
okay.
as 1. Your
Okay.
room limit of
It's
4.
4, yeah.
Well, and I don't even
No,
know.
the boss doesn't count. He's not a monster.
So we could
Two
get
more
2
points
more.
a monster can go in that room.
But that's the question I have. Is it's a small room? This is all a medium room. Or
They're
large
all medium rooms. They can have
Okay,
a
they're all
monster with a
medium.
4.
Okay.
You need to get rid of those 2 now so that
Okay,
Jade could
then-
run dook, dook, dook,
Then do it. Do it.
and
Get rid
kill
of
him.
now.
Okay. Bye. Bye, monster.
time.
Oh, yeah, because then there's
Yeah.
nothing else to attack back. Or
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, there would be only 1 monster to attack back.
If you
so it's gonna
spawn-
something.
Yeah.
Well, she can remove
Right now. But
it.
I can't remove it till it's my turn. So there's going to be one thing in there with you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but
beans.
you
Yeah.
take the shot at the big guy and flip him at least.
Hopefully.
Because we got to flip him twice.
If you think you can sustain 2 wounds, I can give you that card back and you get
I can sustain. I will heal myself.
Right, so what I'm trying to get at, I can renounce you, right? So you're going to take 2 wounds, but you get to pick a card from the discard
And
pile.
take that one
You
back.
take that one back. You eliminate the monsters on your turn again, and
And
that
fight
means
the
you have
boss.
an open road to fight the boss.
Yeah. That was what I was trying to get at. Was
Right,
I
but
had an open thing
it
already.
wasn't going to
There's
work.
no reason
but-
to delay
Yeah.
it and get us
Yeah.
and get somebody
I
killed by
get
Grimbolts.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
I get it.
Okay. Yep.
All right,
Yep, that sounds good.
so that's what's going to happen. You're going to renounce your evil ways or whatever ways you got. I don't know.
Take
my holy way.
So it's
And then
going
you're
to
gonna
hurt
heal-
you.
Then heal yourself, obviously.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So,
You want me to renounce you now?
spawn and stuff
Well,
first.
no,
Okay.
it's-
Yeah. Let's finish
Let's
this.
clean up and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you do the spawn?
No.
We didn't. You didn't spawn.
Well, that happens after that, doesn't it?
no, at the end of your turn. Oh,
At
okay.
the, at the start, he
Yeah.
spawns. Because we're not
Correct.
spawning anything
Yes,
up here
yes.
anymore.
So now we have a
But
problem.
the only thing we have to do is those guys need to.
Yes,
Oh,
they move
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I just moved them. So now we have this here.
Well, that threw a monkey wrench into the plan.
No, she can stop him from moving, can't she?
I can stop him from moving, yes, but Jade's in the room where it's at. So
Yep.
she can't move until she fights it.
Unless it's undead.
Didn't you stop
Is
him
it
before he
undead?
moved in there? Didn't he move
Oh
in
yeah, I
there?
guess I can.
What is that
What is
thing?
it?
That's the. So they don't move. Is
Oh,
it
it's
just
a
the one
spear
guy?
beast.
One
Just
guy
the one
doesn't
guy.
move, so the rest
Just
of
the one
guys-
guy doesn't move.
Right. So the next guy moves.
They've all moved.
They've all
Oh,
moved already.
Fine. So you stop that guy from coming in.
And stop
That was
this
the
guy.
important
Yep.
thing.
So now we need to spawn.
Now you need to spawn, and then I'm gonna make you renounce. You'll pick
Well,
up
the
that
evil card goes first.
Yes.
Falling apart. Each hero must pay 2 gold or treasure cards cannot be played this turn.
Well,
Well, that made a mess out of things. I don't have any.
I don't have any gold.
Each
we're
player. Yeah.
We can't trade gold because we're in the same room?
No.
we're done.
Oh, each hero must pay 2.
The whole plan just went away.
Yep. Well, that made a mess out of that, didn't it?
Sorry, guys.
Okay, well, let's spawn. It is a major
Major.
monster.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
And it is a...
It's a young dragon, the worst possible diary zone.
Ignores the first. Grimbolt happens in magic spots, which we are in, the 3 of us.
So you 3 guys take a point of damage.
Burp. Oh, great. Almost dead.
Yep. Well, it sounds like you want to
can
heal
still
yourself.
dash across if you wish, but no
And
treasure
take-
cards used.
6.
That's your treasure card just became useless
Yeah.
except on somebody else's turn. So you can
Take
play it
6
on the
points
other
of
turn.
damage.
Yeah. It just didn't help at all. Son of a biscuit, we didn't need that at this particular moment. It's either that or you change into healing and then you get gold.
Well, because
Right,
there's
yeah,
no
you're-
way for me to go in here and survive. Because that's 6 points of damage.
Yep. He's going to do 6. That's right. 6 points of damage.
We were so close to at least having a shot at this. poopers on a stick.
If he was undead, then yes,
Yeah,
I would
he's
be able to
not.
bypass him.
Once we kill him, he'll be undead, I'm sure.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I see what you see. Oh, look at all the possible defensive abilities you
I
have.
think I'm gonna reroll all of these.
Okay, so you're not committing this yet, you're just saving.
No.
Yep. Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. To be able to heal yourself and defend yourself, you're not having a lot of striking abilities.
No, I'd have to change.
Do you have to change them?
Yeah,
Can't you
because
pull 'em?
the young dragon ignores the first arrow.
So you want to change it into a melee,
Change
and a
it
melee,
this.
and hopefully maybe kill the young dragon, and then sustain the damage from.
Does this net that ability go off with?
Hers is better though.
Yeah.
Oh,
on
is
what
it?
she has. Yeah,
But
because
I see what he's
I
saying.
see what
If
you're
you can
saying,
make it
because I
into-
could.
Yeah, if you change it into a shield and a
And a sword.
and a sword, you get an extra shield. You get a shield, right? And you get
an extra sword. Yeah.
that seems legit. The healing potions would help you.
Oh, you have 2
stay
magic
alive.
dice. Is that what that
Because
is?
it's only going to do
But that-
2 damage to you. If you can kill this thing,
It's going to do 4.
it doesn't.
And I can block.
Three of
Three.
them. Mm-hmm.
But it's only going to do 4 if she doesn't kill him, right?
Yeah, but she can only
Because
take
it's
1
the-
point of damage.
I have 2 potions. I have 3 shields.
Yeah, you can only
The
swallow
potion
potions
doesn't-
after.
I know, I can't use it during combat.
You have to
I understand
survive the combat. You can only take 1 point of damage. Unless you can figure out a way to take only 1 point of damage, you can't go in that room.
Oh, I can give you magic too.
Cannot. No treasure
Oh,
cards
that's right.
this time.
Yeah.
That's what messed it up. I
Yeah.
mean,
Otherwise, we're going to.
she had a shot. She could go give him 1 whack 4, and then maybe Shelby could have given him
You
the
don't
second
want to kill
one.
the cultist because it summons the
Yeah.
beholder. The
Yeah,
beast,
the eye beast.
Dark Watcher.
Unless I change. Well, I can't because then this one would only give me 2.
Yeah, and you don't kill him. Yeah, it's. Well, so
So-
heal yourself or get gold in the hopes of getting a card that's useful next turn.
So
There is no next
she
turn.
can't kill.
For me.
She draws it now. She can swallow potions
Yeah.
of health.
She can't kill that.
No, because I can only take.
She can, but she'll be dead.
And then we
Oh,
we lose.
Okay. Well, with the she's got 3 shields.
The boss would hit her.
It's doing
Oh.
6 damage.
Total.
She has to
Okay.
be able to prevent
There's
5
4
of them.
coming from this guy, 2
Two
from
come-
this guy.
Okay.
She has to prevent 5 damage or can't go in the room.
And she can only prevent 3.
3.
Which is impressive, but not impressive enough.
So, and as a matter of fact, 2 Grimbolts would take her out of the game and end the game anyway.
So healing seems to be a priority for you right now. So even if you just take these 2 and put them on there,
Yeah.
you're gonna gain 2 healing,
well,
right?
even so, yeah.
And then change it to
And
healing.
moving into the center room just to be in the center room, get away from the oncoming monster.
Yeah.
I mean, not like it would matter because it's not going to do anything for me. Oh.
What?
Oh. I'm going to move back upstairs.
Oh, yes, human shield.
Okay, so
Why would you do that?
She's
to
gonna
stop
block
it
this
from
one
coming
from coming
down to us.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
Thank you.
yeah. So now change those into
Stop.
healing.
Because I need to do.
Well, that's gonna give you 4 health back if you change them into healing.
Right, but I need to be able to kill
Oh, you're trying to
that
kill.
thing.
Oh, you want to kill him. Right. Better move.
Yep. So I'm changing this one into a sword and
You
this
can
one
take
into
his
shield.
damage though. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
she
now.
will. No.
Okay, epic,
So
awesome.
you killed it.
Great,
And
delicious.
3, you're red.
Yep.
You
I
level
level
up.
up.
Level up.
You get a magical card that you can't use this turn.
Not this
I
turn,
heal 2.
Unfortunately, the healer's gone from our room. She did manage to kill that guy and stop him from coming down and being a mess for you guys.
Yeah. Sorry.
So, no.
Okay.
I tried my best to get you in there, man. I was like,
I know.
oh, look at what's opening up. Ay. All right. Up to you two guys.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Nope.
Tough healing. Any player must pay a gold for each wound that the active hero will heal this turn. I'm not healing any. So, there's that. Spawning and things are happening. Magic.
Magic,
So
so it's going to be
minor.
a minor.
Make this guy moves, right?
Yep.
There he is. And the bolt happens. Potion. In the room where this guy is, so we're safe this turn.
Potion's over here too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we didn't get Grimbolt.
So-
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I know.
No Grimbolt, but I don't know if we're not gonna pull this off. I don't think. All right.
Just remember, I still have that renounce that potentially can cause you to go. Oh, there's no discard.
No, the discard's
Because somebody had to draw?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
then that's okay. So, nope. That's gone.
So.
Let me think about this. Because I would have to move and fight the major.
And then move again.
I need to get another.
And now's the time where you can help her with the magic and the swords if she needs it. What is this?
Yeah,
Ooh, two
I can
extra
give
XP
you.
and heal.
Yeah, well, now's the time
But
to
she would
start
take
burning
wounds
cards
for
on
healing.
everything under the sun.
Yeah. All right. So first, I'm gonna have to move into the center.
Sure you don't want to go first?
It'll be fine. I have to face him either way.
I got faith in you.
Okay.
You forget your
Swords.
spells.
I've got those are useless to me.
So you can
I
reroll
want
them.
that if I can move into the other room. That would be good.
Those 2 plus this will kill the.
What does he need? 4?
He's
Yeah.
a 4. He's gonna do 4 back at you.
And you're gonna die. Oh, you got 1 shield.
I'm gonna have 3 shields.
3 shields. There's that one. Yeah.
She's like,
Hey, man, you got 4 shields. So he knows bows.
Yeah.
the first one. Only the first one.
Yeah. So that die is kind of gone along with the magic die, she says.
Does the boss have any abilities?
What do you mean?
The big boss. Like, does it like ignore magic or anything?
Oh no.
No.
And he's fairly weak at the base level.
Yeah.
That other
It takes
level,
6 to kill him on that side.
It's just Mike goes in, does 6 damage. We're good. We
Yeah.
get home. We get crowned champions of the land.
Yep.
Okay.
No pressure, Mike. It's all on you. Because I see Shelby killing a young whelping dragon
So-
right now.
I probably am gonna kill the dragon. Okay. So you could give me 2
2 or magic. Or both. Yeah.
more magic.
Or magic.
Because I could change this one. How much back damage would I take if I went in there? If I went in the other room. I'm not
He only
there.
does-
Take
About-
2 and 3.
So it would be 5.
9 damage. You can block 9 damage as a mage.
So you get that protection spells.
Mage armor.
Isn't shield a level 1 spell in D&D these days? I think it's still. I
No idea.
think so. Of course, it's not a great shield.
I usually play Pathfinder.
I'm just gonna go step by
Let's see
step
there.
here.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to change this one into sword. So I have 4 swords to kill the dragon, and I also have 4 shields.
Okay, so it doesn't do any damage to you.
So
There's
it's
that.
not
Get a
XP.
treasure card because that can make a
Damage,
difference.
How many
Then
XP?
How many XP is
Four.
four?
4 XP,
Holy.
which causes you to level.
4.
Oh my god,
So
yeah.
reveal the next ability because you don't have much choice. That's what's going to
It's
be.
just more
Gold.
gold.
Well,
Oh, might help.
yeah. Hard, but yeah.
Choose one room. All monsters in that room minus 1 defense this
Holy
turn.
snaps.
Or I can choose a single monster to have minus 2.
No. That first one is way better. Or no, that's,
No, because she's not
that
going
second
to
one is
both
better.
of them.
That second one is better.
Well, it's the shields that she's missing, so that's the problem.
Because this is all spent.
We have gold enough to pay for your 2 healing that you want to do with the other card.
Okay.
I have
2
it.
potions
Yeah.
on your turn. Or is the top
This
more
one is
beneficial?
give the active hero or fully heal another hero adjacent to the room you're in. But
Oh, not
So
yourself.
you could
That's
heal
stupid.
Mike before you.
no, it says in your room or the
Well, because I was thinking if you heal Mike, he can go in at full health and hopefully we.
right. But I have to pay a gold for each wound that the active hero heals.
Any
this
player
turn.
may
Right.
pay the gold.
That the active hero heals this turn, though. Could I use a card to heal someone else and we wouldn't have to pay for it? Because I'm not healing myself. I'm healing.
Oh, if you heal somebody else, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to read that. It could be the
No,
active
no,
is doing
it's
the healing.
healing the active. It says
Okay.
heal the active player.
Okay.
Right.
But in worst case scenario, I have some gold. He's got some gold.
Yeah, we can pay to heal you, so you don't have any.
So you walk in here, you take 5 right away.
No.
Or if you declare a combat.
Yeah.
But
You don't have enough to.
Hold on. That's minor. What is that thing in there?
That is
It's
a
the orc, the thing with no abilities, right?
orc.
Yeah.
No special abilities. He does 3 damage, takes 2 wounds to kill him.
If you healed yourself up, you go in here, you can kill that, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's going to be another monster appear at the end of her turn,
No.
or beginning of my turn. So that's not the point.
Yeah.
She wants to flip the big guy and take the damage.
Right.
Oh.
Because if I can do that, then Mike can somehow do the 6 to kill
Yeah,
it,
that'd be some
then we
sort of
win.
miracle, or
I've got the
between all
2
this.
swords. That,
Well, I would need those 2 swords. I have nothing left to attack with.
But there'll be something in the discard pile. If you put the
Yeah.
3 sword
Yeah.
card in the discard
Yeah.
pile and he renounces me, I get 3 swords.
Yes.
Right.
So, yeah.
Take 2 wounds to do that. But
so you heal yourself
So,
so
well,
you don't
she
die.
can heal both of us.
Right. I can heal myself for 2, but I need somebody to
2
pay
golds.
2 golds.
Okay, here's 2 gold. I spent it. Don't worry about it, you guys.
That goes there. So I'm healed up. Alright, then I move into...
And you go in here. Oh,
I'm the wizard.
Gandalf.
Yep. Gandalf. I'm going to fully heal you because you're in the adjacent room with that.
Okay, so that didn't cost any gold.
Then I'm going to use that one
Put
for
it in the
2
discard pile.
to
Perfect.
hit that one. Yep.
That flips over.
I would take 2. And do I get XP for hitting it the first time?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which
2
is
2.
XP.
2. And I get a treasure card, do I? Or
Yep.
No.
No,
No,
treasure
not
card
that,
for
that's
hitting the
right.
boss.
He's
Okay.
not a monster. You don't get treasure cards from killing a boss.
Okay.
So now he became this
Uh,
crazy demony guy and it takes
so-
6 to kill.
Well, what about this? Can I give 2 defense? It says 2 defense, minus 2 defense to a monster. I couldn't use that on the boss for your turn, or do I have to use it on the?
Are you talking about the play anytime? It's
yeah,
a
the play anytime. But it says a monster. The boss is a
No,
monster.
boss is not a monster.
So
Boss is not affected by monster effects.
okay.
But you can do it on that blue monster, and
But I don't have anything to hit that blue monster with. So,
so it's going to do.
but it
3
only
to you?
has 2 defense. So yeah, it's gonna do 3 to me. I still live,
Mm-hmm.
but you have the chance to come to the room and
But you get grimbolted and you're dead.
right, which is the chance we're taking because it's either that or
Yeah.
nothing.
But either way, we're gonna.
Yeah.
We're a
Either
turn
way,
away.
it's
Yeah.
last turn.
There's turn 21 and
Yeah.
somebody dies.
Yeah.
We're,
That's This is
That
exactly
could
the
be
scenario.
exactly what happens. So.
Right. So, all right. Let's.
Because nobody else has any. Oh, yes, she does.
She can give
heal
the
you
active hero 2, but then we'd have to pay 2 more gold.
I've got
What are we
3.
gonna do? Take it home?
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
not coming out of
Right?
this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going.
Alright.
Yeah,
We're
that's,
using your healing card, otherwise
Yeah.
she's
We
one
could
die hour
possibly
away for
die.
potentially
That's
dying.
right. Okay.
You paid 1.
I
Leave
paid
me
2.
with- okay, you paid it. So
I got
leave
one.
me
Okay.
with 1 in case there's the active player. To be
All right. So that's me. So now we do the evil spawn and all that stuff.
Deep breath, everybody.
I don't like the look on his
I
face.
know.
They're doing +1 wounds with her payback because we can't pay the 4 gold.
All right.
So that's just another watch out for the payback dead thing. All right. So what kind of monster is being spawned?
Magic.
I believe it's
Oh,
a
it's a big
minor.
one.
No, it's a minor. It's a tiny one.
Oh, yeah. I get the symbols mixed up.
Spider.
You can't leave the room. Nah, we're not leaving this room anyways.
And then roll for the Grimbolt.
Yeah, this sword.
That is
Here?
this room
In the center.
and the center. So
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
so
Jade
take a point of
and
damage. Jade takes a point of damage.
it's you don't.
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh yeah, you do. Never mind.
Jade
It's-
doesn't take
Jade
one
doesn't. She's over here. She's
Action
hanging out.
check.
Here,
Jane.
take
So
it.
no matter what happens,
I'm safe.
Yeah, you're using
no,
that.
no matter what happens, I'm using
Yeah,
this
there's no
before I
point not to
even
use it.
and jumping across into this room.
Yep.
Then,
Alright, so-
then rolling dice. Before we do anything
Yeah,
else,
that's fine.
let's just check it out here.
Ooh.
Those are being re-rolled for sure.
I mean, if you want to run
'Cause
out
I
of
do
the
not
dungeon,
need
now's the
any
time.
of those.
A potion.
How much damage is being done here? 2, 5, 9? Holy smokes.
Whoa.
Potion won't help you.
No potion will help.
No, potion won't. Didn't get a sword at all for this, or a sword and shield for. Boy, that was just like. Is anybody vulnerable to any of that stuff? No.
No.
I can give you magic.
Yeah. You can give me magic. That's useless at this point. That changes.
Well,
the dice.
yeah, I'm
It
just
changes
saying
that,
you
but
can-
the problem is,
The problem is I can't use any of these anyway.
Yeah.
So that looks like almost a total. Well, this is a point of damage.
Yeah.
So I might want to just hold on to the point of damage. Regardless of what kind of damage it is a point of damage.
oh Lord,
Because these are that was about as useless a roll as.
my dice are catching up to him again. I mean, this is a Hail Mary anyways,
Hey, it might actually work.
but there's a shield.
Ah, jeez.
Well, there's more damage in one shield.
Well, the one sword gets docked. The one sword and shield gets docked.
Yeah.
Mike
So you
can
got
at least
4?
change one of your dice.
So that's that. Those are going to be autos. So what have I got? I've got 2 shields, 4 damage, and I've got to use stuff. Okay, so we have the. That's in there.
Couldn't you kill the boss as is?
Yeah, but then he's
Yeah,
got
but
to
he still doesn't
survive
strike back.
I have to survive the payback.
which will be.
Plus
Well,
So my.
are you doing it ranged? Yeah, he's doing it melee, isn't it?
So
he
who,
doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so who can take 2? Well, oh wait, Spider will get killed by ranged, or no? 4. Who? What is this? The orc can be killed by ranged.
So that's
So that won't be payback. That's -3 payback right there.
that's good.
So now I'm worried about how much payback? 6? Ooh, I've got
And then
2
you're-
shields
Oh
though.
wait, no.
So
you
that's
have your-
4.
Oh, they're extra
Plus
1,
your
so it's
evil,
8.
yeah.
All right. So what do I need to kill? Nobody
Is there
has.
any shields in the discard pile, guys?
No,
No.
No, I doubt it.
Swords. and
no, there's all heals that can't
Yeah.
be used,
Yeah.
and the swords to help kill. So wait. So it takes how much to kill? So we already determined I was killing the orc.
So he does 4 damage.
I
and
know
takes
that.
6.
He does 5.
Yeah.
They
Fine.
do +1.
Perfect.
So
So
that's
5, and he
that's not
takes
the
6
issue.
to kill.
5 and 3 is 8. So I'm currently getting 8 damage done to me. minus 2 shields is 6. I need to prevent 1 more damage. Okay.
Can't Mike use his
Yes,
magic
yes,
to...
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. I see that.
Give
So,
you 1 more shield.
Yeah.
but that's only 1 more shield.
Which
That
would...
does not give me enough.
I have 1 point of damage I can give you, but that's...
Oh, but I'll just lump that in with that and just not even bother killing the other one. That's 6 points of damage, right? 2,
That's
4,
what I was
6.
saying, yeah.
Okay, so I need a magic point there.
You
Mike?
give him the magic point, and she can also give you a bow.
1
Yeah.
bow.
Magic point.
Or... Okay.
A shield.
Yeah.
Shield, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
like,
I
She
can
could
give you a
free
bow.
bow,
Yeah,
but
if
you
you
don't
need a
need
bow,
a...
shield
yeah.
point.
I can give it
Shield,
to
because
you.
that's 3
Shield point.
shield points.
There's nobody else who has magic points. What do you have?
Negative.
What does your silly things do?
+2.
XP.
Yeah.
I can give you 1 point of
1
damage.
bow. Yeah, that's not going to make any difference.
Sorry.
So, let's see if it works.
You need a magic?
Do you have...
Yes, but it gives you 2 wounds.
No. You can't do that.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's like, no,
That's
no.
out of the question.
Yeah, I get it now. I understand that.
So we'll just add all this up now, and because this is kind of immaterial.
It's gold.
All right.
Yeah.
1 gold.
I'll take it.
Damage, 3 shields.
We come out
So
of
we
this
have
dungeon.
2,
Win.
6 damage on the bad guy.
And 3 shields.
1, 2, 3 shields.
So he
Okay,
only
so
does 1
he-
damage to you and he's dead.
So he is dead. Congratulations. Now you got to survive the onslaught. So what does he do?
He does 4 to me.
5.
5.
5 minus 3 is 2.
2.
Plus the rest of them.
Now you
Yeah, but I'm not killing the orc. That's the problem.
You
I
are.
died.
Jade's got
You
the...
are.
That's
Oh.
only 1.
Yeah.
So what'd you use the bow and arrow? The bow.
Well,
Extra damage on the boss.
I needed 1 more.
Oh, we need another one
Oh,
more.
I was like,
Yeah, we're 1 short.
Can't,
He takes 2
You-
wounds if
can
I
you-
do this for him.
no, he can't handle the 2 ones.
And you already went through here?
there's no bows in there. There's only swords.
Yeah, there's swords.
What's your other card?
Oh, it stops monsters from moving.
So I could kill that. I think I'm short. What does the spider take to kill?
4.
The spider? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
So if I took 2, I only have 1 left, don't I? And it's the spider that's doing 3 that's killing me.
No, the spider
The
does
orc
2.
is doing
It's the
4.
orc that's doing it.
No, I mean you.
Yeah. Okay.
So effectively, he does. Yeah, it's the 3 damage from the spider. I can't dodge, even with your
Spider does
resistance.
2 down. Oh, 2 plus 1.
It's this thing because we don't have any gold. They're doing 1 more point of damage each.
We can
Nobody
get rid
has
of-
4 gold.
I have 1.
I am,
Yeah.
have nothing.
We're 1 gold shy. We're 1 wound excess.
No, it's
we're
not 1 gold short. It's any player singular must pay 4 gold.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we were close.
Yep. Either you take. So you
I
kill
kill
the
him.
guy, and then his minions eat you.
Yes.
And then we lose.
And we lose the game because we don't have the 5th piece of the artifact. This sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened on the last time I played this. Almost exactly what happened.
Well, it was a long shot, anyways, coming into that room, but we got really, really close. So, there you go, guys. We failed. Barely.
Yeah, you have to really stack up the resources.
Yeah. Well, and that was part of my thing. I'm like, look, if I go in there, that room, if you guys find that room right now, I'm alone.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna
that's
die
what
at
I was
the
thinking too. I was screwed.
But you see how much it takes to get just
Yeah.
in that room. Everybody needs to have a turn to get into it. So
Yeah, it's. I don't know.
so getting
I
to
tried
it as
to
fast
get
as
leveled
possible.
up as fast as possible.
I mean, the other way is to
Well-
just beef up one character really, really strong, but then everyone else is super.
The problem is, any of us die, game over, right? So
Yeah.
you can't really. I mean, you got your healing
I
abilities,
should have
and that
just
was
built
cool.
this way. That way I could
Be
generate
that
a lot
healer.
of gold.
Yeah. Oh, then there's that. we kind of ignored it at a certain
I
point.
just
It was
went for
like
the extra dice immediately.
Yeah.
Didn't have
and
that
then
option.
we slacked on gold.
That's what I was trying to go for too.
Gold generated. We all went for the extra dice.
you get the extra die. I don't have an extra die.
I have an extra
did.
die.
Or
Oh,
the extra.
No, they're talking
Turns
about
into
at least
Oh.
a white die. If they get an extra die, it's cool, but we don't have that option.
No.
So, all right, folks, that's it for this episode
Oh, that's
of
a duplicate.
First
result.
Place.
This-
We are going to be back next
But I
week,
mean, you
next
beat
Sunday.
the boss. That's what sucks.
Well,
Well, we have to hold on for a second because they're doing stuff in the
stuff.
other room, in the recording room, and they're taking control away from me for the computer, so it'll be a minute. We're back. Anyways, we're back
Well,
next week on Sunday
this
to
one-
play The Godfather. And if you guys don't bring me a cup of coffee, there's gonna be some serious repercussions. I just thought I'd put that out there. Anywho, I gotta dust off my tux and get a red carnation, I think. Appropriate. So we'll go from there. So I might have control now. Okay. Alright guys, see you next Sunday, okay? And don't forget to like, subscribe, share. That way people get to find out about us and how awesome we are, and we'll give you free board games because we're that cool, okay? Thank you. Bye.
yeah, you can't get sidetracked. You have to go to that room as fast as you can.